Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. And if you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and I'm excited to be with you today on this Super Sunday. No, it's Monday. It's a bank holiday here in the UK, so I keep thinking it's Sunday, but it is a magical Monday. Wow, I've just realised. Hey Lynn, great to have you here, honey. And if you are watching this with me live, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. And just pop your question in the chat for me. I'm going to be using various decks of cards today. I'm excited to be here today. Okay, let's do this then. Let me just pop these cards here. So we're going to start with a beautiful Ling. Always so amazing to have you in first thing, Connie, with you being a mod as well. So just so you know, I really do appreciate you. Lots of love to you. So hi, Liz, good day to you and the same to you. How things move forward with ST this Virgo season. Give me a block. So again, this could be, the block in the communication still there. Or obviously, I know you communicated, but I mean the block where you want him to open up, you want him to express more things. It's about patience. So you may still feel that block is there. Okay, and again, don't rush it, don't force him, just let him flow, let things happen naturally. Just be you, shine your light, do all of that. So just want to see what the energy is going to be around him specifically during this Virgo season. Okay, so lots of thinking going on, as you can see. So how long it took for me to shuffle those cards. Patience. Oh my goodness me, there you go, Ling. If you're patient, he's going to open up, okay? It takes time to release the strong beliefs, programming and socialization that I've had in me for so long. Please be patient with me, I'm doing my best. So he's asking you to be patient with him. That's the energy during this Virgo season as well. The more patient you are, the quicker things will move forward, okay? So let's see what his intention is. What does he want to proclaim to you? This is the Love Proclaim deck. Flying out. And I love this deck. This is one of Sandra's decks because they've got the swans on there. He said, our soul knows the way and it's guiding us back to each other. So really what he's saying is, all paths lead home. He knows his soul leads him back to you no matter what happens. And he's saying our soul knows. So it's like he's recognising there that you are one. And he's saying no matter what happens, I'll always come back to you. So what's the energy around Virgo season? So again, patience is the key, which is really beautiful for that card to come out. What's the message? Yeah, Four of Cups. So don't get fed up, don't get frustrated. Just don't keep focusing on the cup. Wanting his love and attention, give it to you. The more you fill up you, the better you'll be. The more fulfilled you'll feel, the happier you'll feel. So I feel the struggle during this Virgo season, especially with this being the green, and that's connected with the earth of this season. And obviously there's a lot of healing around you, is that your mind could take over. If you let yourself go into your ego, it's going to cause you problems. So make sure you're rising above those problems with self-love and self-care, and then things will improve. So I do feel improvements underway, it's just slow going. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to owners in the house. Thank you for being here, guys. We've got Sonali in the house, Jay, we've got Natalia, we've got Anne, we've got CeCe Lynn, we've got Alicia, we've got Andrew's in the house, welcome. Palami, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you all so much love, okay? So we're going to do Sonali says, can I ask Essie's current feelings towards me? So how is S feeling towards you currently? A lot still needs to be said between us. So he feels like there's unfinished business. You need to have a conversation. He feels like something is left to do. So he doesn't think it's over in any way, shape or form. He wants to communicate. He's saying, I'm gathering the strength and courage to face you and speak to you. So he's trying to find the strength right now to send the message or to arrange some kind of meet up with you. That's what he wants. That's what's on his mind as we move forward today. So that's his energy. So let's see what the energy is of this day, or, moving into this new week. I keep thinking it's Sunday today because it's a bank holiday here in the UK, but obviously it isn't, it's Monday. King of Cups, he is going to open up to you. He's going to offer you a cup. He's going to come forward with emotion. But I feel he's doing it in a balanced, strategic way. So this couldn't happen, it's not going to happen overnight. You've got to give this time. But he is focusing on your cup. So he's focusing on you and the relationship he wants with you and how he wants to move it forward. So you focus on you. I hope that helps, okay? So we're going to do, Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Good morning, Liz. A message from Grayson. So let's see what energy Grayson's in today. What energy is Grayson in today? Big thank you to everyone who's here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It really does help. Change. He's in the energy of change. He said, I'm working on changing. He said, I'm working on changing my life and bettering myself so I can become the person I'm truly meant to be for myself and for us. So if you're thinking, is he changing? Is he waking up? Is he doing the work? Yes, he is. And if you watch the members reading that I shared today, or last night, but today, it's all about that, okay? So what he's saying to you is this, okay? I know this is it. This is the love I've been wishing for all my life. So he knows you're it for him. He knows it. You know, you're his dream come true. You're his wish. He knows that. And you're saying as well, you're seeing swans. So swans are a big, powerful message about togetherness, union, belonging together, staying together, the future where it's heading. And I do see you two together long term in the future, just not yet. So you've got to have faith in these changes he's making. So let's bring in some guidance for you. I want to bring you a message from the wood snake. So what's the message coming through for you today from the wood snake, Natalia? We've got vulnerable and we've got awaken. So I feel what the message here is, this card's moving as well. He's awakening to his vulnerable side, and that's what you awaken within him, and that's another reason why he struggles, you know, with getting comfortable with that. And he will overcome that. And it's saying you'll overcome the current situation. You are moving towards awakening. You are called to demonstrate vulnerability right now. So remember, this is what your superpower is. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's strength. And we've got nurture, and that's who you are. He knows who you are. Nurture what you need right now. So that means focus on you right now. Focus on your dreams, your goals, your passions, things you enjoy doing, feeling good about yourself. Wherever your focus is, or whatever your focus is, nurture it. So if you're thinking about him, nurture it. Think of him with love, not fear. If you're working on your job, focus on what you're doing 100%. You know, this is definitely a sign for you to be more present in the moment. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know today? Let's see what his soul is saying to you. And this isn't just like what his soul knows, it's what he knows inside deep down as well. Yeah, the same card, this card just came up for someone else. So this is also collective coming through, that they want to communicate, they want to reach out and do something, because he's saying a lot still needs to be said between us. So he feels like it's not over between you, he's got things to say. I'm gathering the strength and courage to face you and speak to you. And you know that's going on anyway, because that's the theme of where he currently is. You know, he's working on opening that door again. So we've got ego. He's just dealing with his ego. And this is like I'm feeling this about the past. Okay, many times I got lost. You know, they give me this feeling like in the mouth where he wants to spit something out. Okay, he wants to spit something out and he can't, okay? If it's buffering, it could be the internet. It could be weather. It's not buffering my end. It seems to be working okay. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's working okay my end when I actually look at the picture of myself. So I don't know, it could be the internet. Okay, just bear with me. Something's going on with it now, though. Oh, there we go. I thought I'd lost my chat then. I panicked. There we go. So going back to him, okay, he's saying, many times I got so lost in my thoughts and fears and I got stuck. So it's like he's saying why he struggled in the past, why things didn't progress between you. And they give me this feeling like there's something in my mouth, like he wants to spit something out, okay? So he's saying, I get stuck in my old ways because of my ego. I'm really trying to free myself from the prison of fear that my ego puts in me. So he's letting you know what brings in the fear, you know, what brings in the block. It's his ego. It's nothing you're doing or not doing. It's nothing that's happened between you. It's the fact that he goes into his own fears, struggles, panic and stress. That's what he's dealing with, okay? Yeah, there's nothing. It feels like there's something either in my mouth or stuck that needs to come out. And it's not me, it's something I'm channeling. Yeah, he's dealing with this struggle. So you've got to be very patient. And the thing is, what I feel you're learning right now is to just fall in love with life and be yourself. Because, you know, instead of wanting love or wanting to be with someone, or just enjoy each moment, be grateful for every day and Focus on the love that you share with your creator. And that will open all the right doors. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anne, thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank and advice? So he's learning. So he's saying to you, I've been learning a great deal about myself, us and life during our time apart. Now they're giving me fear. Yeah, a lot of fear coming up there. So he is healing his fears and the things he's been releasing since he's come out of that karmic situation. You know, his big karmic situation. Now he's finding himself again, as you know. So he's saying, I've been learning a great deal about myself, us and life during our time apart. I know I love you. So he knows that he loves you. That's ingrained in him. I know I need to heal and make various changes first in my life for us to be together again. So this is what he's really confirming again to you, that he's going through this transformation. He's in the chrysalis right now, becoming the butterfly. So you've got to give him that time. He's saying, I know I love you. So he does know that, okay? He does know that he loves you. And that's the most important thing. And that will lead him back to you at the right time, okay? So what else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I know that no one else can ever see, understand, love and know me like you do. So this is kind of reassuring you about anyone else who's around, because what he's saying to you is, you're the one that understands me. You're the one that really sees me. You're the one that really loves and knows me more than anyone else. And I feel you may hear that song, Love Me Like You Do, as confirmation. So it's like he's saying, don't worry what I'm doing right now. Just have faith that there's a plan to this. So what's the message coming through for you, the guidance? We've got wandering path and travelling lightly, so lighten the load. The message for you is to give your burdens to heaven and stop worrying about things. Okay, and then you travel more lightly, that you simplify your life. And I feel that's what he's trying to do right now, you know, simplifying his life, because he knows once he gets involved with you, it's going to be a full-term, full-blown relationship. And that's going to be serious as well as loving. And it's like he's having his fun. Now, that doesn't mean he's going off sowing his wild oats and all that. It means he just can't cope with anything heavy right now. And you bring that in. And that should give you reassurance, because whomever is around right now, there's nothing really heavy going on. Doesn't matter what social media says. So enjoy the journey. This is a wandering path. Be in the moment. Focus on you. Think about what you can do for you and what you want to do for you. Work on bettering your own life. And anytime you struggle, give it to heaven. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. CeCe says, hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel so much love, and that's really good to know. So what's the message coming through today? What's the message from him coming through today? So the message from him today is this. He's saying to you, one step at a time. So again, it's like he's saying, I can't rush into this. I can't rush things. I can't do it too quickly. I've got to take my time. I've got to do it in, steps. So one step at a time. He said, I'm working through and sorting things in my life. So it means he's tying up all those loose ends. And it's not just about physical stuff, like his physical environment either. It's like the way he's emotionally processing what he's releasing and what he needs to do. So he said, I'm sorting things in my life so I can then be able to come home. So he knows you're his home. Remember, home is it's you, it's a feeling, it's not a place or a building or a location. But obviously you've had a home together before, so he's also thinking about that. Okay, so I don't know if you live in the same place you did, but it's like he sees you as home, and that's what he's saying, so I can be able to come home and be with you properly. It's like he's saying, I'm going to be with you properly at the right time. So again, this is about not rushing anything. Let's see what else he wants you to know. So I do feel he's spending a lot of time thinking on his own, solitude, and he's also connected with the universe, and the universe is guiding him. Okay, so I feel he's having time for himself. He's saying, right now I need time to myself so I can process things, find myself and work it all out. So I feel that's also what he's doing today. So he could be spending time by himself today. And it doesn't matter what he's doing, whether he's off work, at work, around people. He's spending time, he's finding time to think and process so he can be guided by the universe. And he is calling upon the universe in his own way. And that could be praying, talking to his angels, whatever he's doing, however he's doing it. He's asking for help. I hope that helps, okay? Sonali, thank you for the donation. So I have answered your question. Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. Palami says, happy Monday, sunshine. I keep thinking it's Sunday today because it's a bank holiday in the UK. And I don't really bother with bank holidays because I work anyway, so I never really know when they're coming. You know, Frida actually told me the other day, but it's, I don't know why, it just feels like a Sunday today, and the energy is strange. It's like a calm day. I don't know if you feel that way. So Palami says, may I know what's going on with his 3D feelings? Does he forget about me? Message from him, love from me and Fiona, and sending you and Fiona lots of love. Angela was in the other room with Bradley and the new baby June. So remember, if you're thinking he's forgot about you, you've got to let go of that, because that's not true, okay? And if you start seeing elephants, then that's your sign that he can't forget you. You're the elephant in the room that never goes away, okay? So he's saying there's only you. So it's like he's reminding you here, in his mind there's only you. How can he forget you? He's saying the truth is, for me, there is only you. And I feel that's the way it's always been for him. He's always had these feelings. I feel there is feelings developed for you a lot like before, or he was aware of them, not developed, but, you know, because you are one. But I mean, I feel like he was aware of his feelings for you way before you were aware of your feelings for him. Okay, or the way his feelings, the feelings are. In other words, you know, you may have just seen it as the friendship for a long time before you actually realised how intense it was, you know, or you weren't allowing yourself to believe it because you didn't want to mess anything up. So, but again, you know, things mess up anyway so that things can smooth out. Remember, there is no messing it up. It's all a divine plan. So the truth is, for me, there is only you. I may not be showing or telling you about it right now, but trust me when I say I will at the right time. So what he's saying to you is, I know I'm not showing up for you right now, or talking to you right now, or telling you how I feel right now, but I will when the time is right. So there's still a healing taking place. There's still things he's understanding. So you've got to let go of that mindset of thinking, has he forgotten you? You've got to start working more on you, you know, self-love, believing in yourself, knowing your own beauty. And you are beautiful, Palami. Okay, you've sent me pictures of you. Other people on the channel have told you how beautiful you are when I've shared those pictures on the members. So you've got to remember that. It's not about just about the way you look anyway, as you know. It's your heart. And he has always seen that. So he's saying, I look forward to us having another chance at this love. So I really do feel he's got to get his head on straight, though, because, you know, remember when we channeled that message not long ago, and he said, I don't want you to be my nurse, I don't want you to be my carer, I don't want you to think you owe me anything. He wants you to be there because you want to be there, and obviously you do, but he's got to get his head around that, just like you have to get your head around, why would he think about me, you know, why? It's about you finding your own power. He's got to get his own power back in that way, because he's thinking, well, why would you want me now? And, you know, nothing's really changed apart from, you know, he's gone through an awakening process. He's had something happen to him that's been life-changing, but it hasn't changed the way you feel about him. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, celebration. There's going to be a celebration. Now, this could even be connected with the new year, okay, because you've got the clinking glasses. So this could be about celebrating something. It could be seeing the new year in together. So something could be shifting around the new year. I hope that helps, okay? And you're seeing motorbike, there you go, speed. So things will speed up, just give it time. I feel it's the more you believe, the quicker you're going to receive, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Just bear with, my chat jumped up there. Let me go back. Secret thoughts about our last conversation. So how does he feel about your last conversation? They give me fear. There's fear there. Yeah, he's releasing it though. So you have brought some fears up in him. We've got freedom, we've got time out, and we've got vision. So it feels like if there is a little time out, you know, if he has pulled back or he is thinking about it, he's thinking about the vision he has of being free, doing what he wants to do and doing what he needs to do. Now, this isn't about being free as in being single. It's about being free to follow the path, you know, to be with you the right way. That's what I'm connecting with. They give me tooth pain as well, which is decision. So it feels like he's making some kind of decision, or you've brought something up about some kind of decision, or something he's thinking about doing now since this conversation that's, you know, he's processing. So he's saying there's a time out because I have to take my time. I have to take time out for me to figure it out. So it's like he's figuring out whatever has happened. Now, remember, this is what they do. Okay, and you know, I'm saying they do because this is what they do, the masculine energy, or whether you see him as a twin or not, it doesn't matter. The point is, he needs time to process, to think. Whereas we just kind of read and then develop it through conversation. They don't, they process, remember. So The timeout is really showing you that he is having some time to think or process what you've said, what the conversation was. But he has a vision from it, so he can see a way forward. He can see a way out of whatever it is. He said, I want you to know, and this is how he feels about it, his secret thoughts. I want you to know that I am focused on the vision of having a wonderful life with you. And I am working towards this every day. So he does have that vision of being with you. He just may need to be free to do it in his own way, whatever that freedom means. And I feel he's got something's got a hold on him. Now that could be work. I don't feel it's a person, because you're the one that's got the hold on him. It feels like it's something he's doing in his life. This could be work, it could be finances, it could be obligation in some way. Feeling like he should stay where he is or do something where he is. And that could be to do with programming, conditioning. Because I feel he wants to be free to be able to go where you are or do what he wants to do with you, or, you know, be free to travel or move around. And there may be something he's feeling like it's like something he can't do or change at this moment. But he intends to. Because he's saying, I am doing what I need to do to find my freedom. I'm freeing myself from all that holds me back from being with you. So whatever it is that's got a hold on him, you know, he wants to break free of that, because you're the one that really has the biggest hold. You're the one that has the powerful hold on him. And it's like he said, I'll do anything to be with you if you give me time. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Woo, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Orlando on what's in store for my business. So what does Orlando want you to know? What does Orlando want you to know? He's saying to you, I know this is it. This is the love I've been wishing for all my life. So when he met you, it was like a wish fulfillment. It was like the Nine of Cups, and it was like a dream come true. And I feel that scared him as well, because he thought, what have I really done to deserve this love? You know, it's like it came out of nowhere. It's like you shocked him into, you know, this feeling of love he's like never felt before. You ignited in me this endless flame of passion and desire for you. So what he's saying is that flame never goes out, and it's true. You know, with twin flames, it doesn't matter how long goes by, it doesn't matter how much time passes by, you still want them, you still desire them, they're everything, you know. And that's really what your person's saying to you. He's saying, you're everything. You know, you ignited something in me that I can't control and I can't forget. And he's saying, I hear your heart calling to my heart, and I feel my heart calling to yours too. Oh, they just made me gnash my teeth together as well, so a decision. So it feels like he can sense that you're waiting for him to reach out, and he wants to. But part of him is also trying to manifest you reaching out too. Now, obviously, this is just a sign you're calling each other back together. So it doesn't mean you've got to reach out. It means just have faith. Okay, so I feel if you give it time, he's going to reach out. So what's the energy with your business? Again, Four of Cups, you may be stressed out. You may be a bit frustrated right now about the way things are happening. So you've got to be patient with it. We've got taking shelter, and we've got valiant courage. So I feel you've been asked right now with your business to take action with passion. So everything you're doing connected with your business, enjoy it. And that will bring confidence in, and it will open doors, because instead of perhaps taking shelter, you may have gone for the answers within, or you may be asked to go within for the answers, or maybe you're trying to understand what to do with your business, and you're being asked to do it with passion. If you do it with passion, if you wake up every day excited and, you know, busy and happy for what's ahead, then it's going to open the doors instead of worrying about it or stressing. Because I feel that, you know, worrying is causing a problem, or feeling frustrated with the way something is. Now, the Four of Cups can also be connected with what's going on with Orlando, because you may be focusing on him. What's he doing? Where is he? When's he going to reach out? All that. So the angels are asking you to put your attention back onto the passion of what you're doing with your business and the passion for life, and you're going to see things turn around in all areas. So the answers are within. So if you need to know what to do in your business, you have to just go within. You know, go within, meditate, call on your angels, ask for signs, and they will give them to you. And you've been illuminated. But I feel it's more about going forward with passion. You know, if you're enjoying what you're doing, you're going to get to the finish line. You're going to achieve your dreams. You're going to manifest success. And that's what I'm feeling. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Guided by Andrew. Thank you for being here, honey. This is Andrew, our twin flame coach in the house. Hi, Liz. Could I get a message from her? Curious to know is what she is processing after we went back into no contact due to her going back to the karmic. So, again, you're setting your boundaries down. So what's she going through right now? What's she processing, or what's happening? What's going on with her? We've got perseverance. She's saying, I'm struggling. So she's struggling to release this situation. And it will also be, remember, there will still be lessons that she is learning through that situation. Otherwise, she wouldn't still be going back to it. And that will keep you strong, because that will remind you it's nothing I'm doing, it's the process, okay? She said, I'm struggling to release fearful thoughts, habits, and programming, but I am working on it and I will prevail. And I feel every time she comes back to you, she proves that to you in some way. And again, remember, you're being triggered to heal your wounds through it too. So it's not just about what she is doing, it's what you're doing too and what you're going through too. So she's struggling to release these things. And through her doing that, you're also healing your wounds and setting your boundaries and knowing your worth. So it's like she's saying to you, I'm not going to give up on us. What else does she want you to know? Your inner and outer beauty takes my breath away. Now, obviously, that's how you feel about her as well. But this is also how she feels about you. So in other words, what she's saying is, you're so handsome to me. You know, you're so attractive. You're so good looking on the outside. And inside you have a heart of gold. You know, you're everything I want. So she recognizes who you are. And a lot still needs to be said between us. So she knows it's not done. She knows she wants to open up. She knows she's going to come back. I'm gathering the strength and courage to face you and speak to you. So I feel even now she wants to reach out to you. Even now she wants to come and be in your presence. Okay, this karmic situation is a habit that she needs to break. It's a stronghold that she needs to break. And Jesus will help her with that, okay? So we've got coming through the Eight of Swords, she feels trapped. And it's a reflection. Look at this, looking in the mirror. It's only the reflection in the mirror that's trapped, okay? She isn't trapped, she's realising this. She's starting to look at things differently. And that's through your help and support, remember. So keep doing what you're doing. Let me bring in a message for you. We've got impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. So while there's an impasse, while there's a pause, while there's this delay, remember, the delay creates the way. Reflect and redirect your energy into your coaching or other things you're doing. And you may see squirrels because you're being reminded that you are the gatherer. Okay? That you're gathering information. I hope that helps. This label's sticking in me on my top. Okay, we just move that out of the way. So big welcome to everyone who's in the house. So just so you know, I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just prioritising super chats because they're on energy exchange. If something is resonating with you, even if it's not directly for you, claim it and take it because it will be for you. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. And I'll be live again on Wednesday after today. So we've got the beautiful Zanab. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Gerard's current energy and feelings right now and what he wants to tell me can't express in any action. So what does he want you to know? He's saying we've got intentions. So I feel he's got good intentions. And that's what you need to know. The intention is there to take action. The intention is there to move it forward the right way. So that you'll really remember learning how to be patient and trusting. So what he's saying to you is this: I intend to make things right. I intend to make things right between us and to spend the rest of my life with you. So when he thinks about being with you, his intention is to be with you. Not anyone else, not, to move on from you. His intention is to make this work. Now, he's in his intentions right now, which means he's in his thoughts, which is he's got the thought right, but taking action is scary to him. So this is why you've got to be patient with when. And I feel there is something you're learning to release because you may get impatient with the timeline, thinking, if he doesn't come soon, I've got to move on. And you've got to release that, okay, and be okay in the now. Because what he's saying is this, and I feel this is even a message coming through from God for you. You are destined to be together. So he is saying we are destined to be together, and together we are destined for greatness. So I feel like God is saying to you here, there is a mission for you both together. There is a plan. You're meant to be. Okay, but you've got to have faith in that because sometimes you doubt it or go into your own fear. So what's bringing up the fear? Or what's the struggle? Let me see what the struggle is here. Yeah, it's about second chances. Or maybe you feel like he's had enough chances, or you may not be wanting to give him as much time as he needs. It feels like in your mind you're thinking about it's got to happen soon, or it needs to happen, or and he says the relationship deserves a second chance. So I feel like what you need to know is it doesn't matter whether he's had second chances, third chances, or 50 million chances. when you come together, it will be the right time. So you both deserve to have this chance at love. And I feel like this could also be, so if he's in a relationship, for example, or he's been in a karmic situation, whatever, he sees you as his second chance at happiness. You know, he sees you, and obviously you're the first choice, but what I mean is, if he's been in something before, or he's in something now he needs to release, he doesn't feel it's his happy place, or it never was. So he feels like, whoa, you know, I can really have a chance now of being happy with you. It's like you give him a chance, you give him a second chance at happiness and love. So you've got to be patient with that. Well, there you go, he's in a marriage. So it's like he's seeing you as his second chance at happiness. So you've got to give him that time to release that marriage. So let me just connect with his dark struggle. What's his dark struggle? And I've actually got a karmic reading coming up on the channel this week as well. Okay, like an extra karmic reading which will help. So he's saying checking your Instagram. So if you're on Instagram or any other social media, he's checking it, or he may be checking a picture of you. Okay, if you're not online, he may have a picture of you saved somewhere. So he's looking at a photograph of you in some way, possibly through social media, searching for your name online. So I feel that what you need to know here is whatever his struggle is, he's thinking about you. You know, and what you've got to understand as well is, you know, sometimes that's what they do. Even if they got no access to social media, and I feel he has, but if there isn't, you know, if someone's watching perhaps thinking, well, how can he check my Instagram or my Facebook or whatever when he hasn't got it? So this is to anyone watching. They will put your name in Google to see if anything comes up. You'd be surprised what they do to try and find out information. But he is saying to you, I am checking. Yeah, you're together on Instagram. There you go. So he's checking your Instagram and he's searching for your name online. He's seeing if he can find out any information. So he is interested. You just got to give him faith and patience. I hope that helps, okay? Brenda, thank you for the donation. How did Chris feel saying our goodbyes and I cried? Well, I feel, you know, it's not finished. Okay, let me bring this card in first of all. So we've got lost. He feels lost without you. So he feels lost. I don't feel it's finished anyway. Okay, and you probably feel that deep within. You know, obviously it's scary when you say goodbye to somebody, but you never say goodbye to the people who are meant to be in your life, because a goodbye is really a see you soon. Or I'll see you in a few years, or I'll see you next week. Or that's how it is. So he feels lost in his life without you. He said, I feel lost in my life right now. I'm working on finding my way again. So he may really be trying to come to terms with what's happened and find the sunshine. You know, he's in a dark place. So what else is going on? So he's in a dark place. We've got the Queen of Coins. He knows how independent and strong you are. And I feel what he knows is that you deserve the world. He knows that you deserve everything. And he's got to be ready to give that to you, or he needs to be around you when he's in an equal balanced energy for that. And that's what he's going to work on. So I feel he's going to be working on finding his power to be able to come to you the next time, whenever that is, whether it's next week, next month, next year, whenever it is, as your equal. Because he sees you as someone very balanced. He sees you as someone very independent, someone who doesn't need anyone really. You know, you are a strong, capable person. He also is inspired by you, and he wants you to see him that way too. So I feel he's going to take control of his life to find his way back the right way. I hope that helps, okay? But I don't feel it's over between you, or it's not lost. You know, Hope is not lost. He just feels lost. That's how he feels. You know, he goes, and how did he feel? He felt lost and afraid and in pain. I hope that helps, okay? JL, thank you for the donation. Morning, any 3D messages from Agnes today? So what's the message coming through from Agnes today? Let's pull you one of these cards. Cleansing waters. Now, I feel what Agnes wants you to know is, okay, that Agnes is doing some healing on the self. So this is about water as in tears as well. So I feel tears, emotion, cleansing water is purification. So I feel Agnes is going through a purification right now, which will activate vibrant life force within her and within the connection with you. So there's going to be a shift going on here. Okay, cleansing waters, healing, something is being released. So let's see what else is going on with Agnes right now. So she may have been doing a little bit of crying. You know, sometimes the smallest things can make us cry. You know, the smallest thing. Something that you think, why have I just cried over that? You know, but it's because something's been activated And we always feel better after we have a cry. It's very cleansing. So I feel she's releasing tears. She's saying true love and taking charge. So it's like she wants to take charge of her life and she wants to take charge to move forward. And we've got true love. So you bring that feeling out in her that she feels this is true love, or you've helped her to see the light in that way. And she's saying the way I feel about you comes from deep within my heart and deep within my soul. So she's saying it can only be true love. So she feels this deep love towards you. And she's saying it can only be true because it's so deep. It comes from deep within me. And I'm taking charge of my life and walking away from habits, things and people that I've outgrown. Things that no longer align with who I'm becoming. So she's taking charge of her life, and she's doing that in this either silence between you or this time apart, because there's a cleansing taking place. So the water is also connected with emotion. She's cleansing her emotions. And that's really what I'm picking up on today. She is cleansing her emotions. Okay, so today she could be having a cry. So I want to bring some guidance in for you, okay, from the wood snake. What does the wood snake want you to know? So the wood snake is saying to you 2 things. Nurture, okay, 3 things coming out. Allow, breath and peace. So I feel the messages here. Just be in the moment, breathe through what you're going through if you feel any anxiety or stress, and then you'll find peace there. And when you nurture the things in your life that you love, nurture yourself, your goals, your dreams, nurture the connection with love, as in send love, think thoughts of love, that will also bring in peace. Okay, so allow an attitude of peace as things settle within you, they also settle outside of you. So ask your angels for peace, calm, to feel more at ease. And you do that through breath work, and allowing breath to come. Just relaxing into things, being in the moment, observing your energy. So if something happens, instead of being triggered by it or panicking, take a moment to breathe and say, okay, how's this making me feel right now? What can I do to calm my energy down? So breathe in and out and allow things to happen in their own time. You need time alone to manifest. So you are manifesting right now. So nurture the things you want to create. And the wood snake will assist you. So nurture what you need right now. Whatever your focus is, nurture it. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what does Gabriel's mum think of me? Okay, well, first of all, again, it doesn't matter what people think of you. And I know that's not why you're asking anyway. But I feel I need to remind you of that. So what does Gabriel's mum think of you? Flew out. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands. And this is, Gabriel's mom might feel that you've walked away, or that you walk away, or that you've had to do that for your own sanity, or sees you walking away in some way. And I am connecting with that, okay, but not in a bad way. Like you're someone who can move on to the next thing. Now, that doesn't mean you move on to another person, but sees you as someone who moves forward in their life. So I feel like Gabriel's mom thinks of you as someone who moves forward, someone who does things they want to do. So you may travel, you may go places, do things. It's like nothing's going to hold you back. So this is a positive energy to come through. Okay, because his mum sees you as a go-getter. Someone who doesn't kind of sit around wallowing, moping, crying, stressing. Even though you may have your moments when you do that, we all do. But she doesn't see you that way. She sees you as someone who moves forward. It goes for what they want. The 8 of Wands is about travel, movement, change, things happening quickly. So I feel that she sees you as someone worth fighting for. And I feel that also she feels like if he doesn't act quickly, he's going to lose you because you could move on to someone else. Now, that doesn't mean she thinks that you can move on easily. She sees you as someone who is very attractive. They give me fear. There's a lot of fear there as well. Someone who's very attractive and can get anyone. Okay, so she's very inspired by you. It doesn't matter what else she's thinking. But she is thinking, if he doesn't get a move on, he's going to lose her. That's how she feels. Okay, but she sees you as someone who moves forward in their life in a very powerful way. A go-getter. I hope that helps, okay? Also, there's a lot of attraction in this. This is, there's a lot of, look at the card. She's stunning in this card. And the red is connected with the root chakra. It's connected with passion. So, very attractive. She sees you as someone who's very attractive and pretty and valuable. Doesn't matter what she's said or done. It doesn't matter what, this is how she actually sees you. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Hi, Liz. Can I ask for guidance for my journey this week? Dreams are vivid and S is in them again. So again, you know, dreams are vivid because you're being shown you're being brought back together. So what's the message? You've got to trust those signs, okay? Trust those signs. So we've got surrendering to the journey. And this is really what you're doing right now. When you surrender to the journey, things move forward. Okay? It says release control. And what I'm feeling is, I'm seeing that boat there as like just a normal kind of boat that you have to row. But when you surrender, it changes into a speedboat. And it, vroom, you know, it moves forward. So as soon as you surrender and trust and have faith, then things will move forward. And it's so important you do that, okay? I thought there was a card on the floor, but it's just my foot there dragging on the floor. And what I feel with this is, you know, the signs are showing this to you to buoy your faith, so you believe the dreams or the signs you're seeing. It's like the universe saying, just trust and have faith. And when you completely have that faith, that's when you're going to see action steps. And we've got view from above. So again, see it in a higher way. It says get the big picture. So what you're realizing right now is there is a bigger picture. And this may be what you're coming to the conclusion of this week. You know, you're starting to realize there is a plan and there is a bigger picture. And I have to believe. Now, I love this because I don't know if you've watched the Daily Angel reading yet, but we got hot air balloons coming through in that. And I said that's going to be a sign. And look what we've got in this card, a hot air balloon. So if any one of you has watched the Daily Angel reading and you're picking up on that, that's an amazing sign for you. So I feel this is things are going to feel lighter this week because you're having faith in the journey and surrendering to it. So let's see what else is happening this week. So I feel a positive week, okay, no matter what goes on. So we've got soulmate. So again, this is about the word, take the label away, because I don't know if there is a twin flame journey card in this, but you got weight on the top of the deck there, and you've got soulmate, twin flame person. So we say S, okay? S loves, accepts, and respects you. No matter how things seem on the surface, that's how he feels about you. You just got to wait. The timing is not quite right. So that's what you're being asked to have faith in. Surrender, give it to God, trust the signs, and enjoy each moment and lighten the load. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. I had 2 dreams about KB from work, a message from him. So again, this could be a sign that something is moving forward. So before I bring a message in from him, just want to see what the wood snake wants you to know about this. So what's the wood snake saying to you? We've got pay attention to the signs that you see. Now that's really powerful because what are you doing? You're having dreams about him. So that's showing you something. So you must pay attention to those dreams. It's saying to you, we are connected. There is more to this. So, you know, you feel connected to him in some way. You do feel a bond. And you may see white roses or white flowers as well, okay? So what does he want you to know? What's the message from him? Let's go deep into his soul, you know, what's going on underneath the surface. I'll never stop loving you no matter what I do or say or don't do or say. So what I'm feeling is take the love out of it because he may be feeling those feelings of love, okay, but you might feel like, oh, it's a bit too soon to feel that way. But he does feel love for you, as in he feels something deep for you, even if he isn't doing anything about it or saying it. Because that's what I'm connecting with you. He's saying, I'll never stop feeling this way. I am attracted to you. I could see something with you, even if I'm not doing it or saying it. So he's saying, I'll never stop loving you no matter what I do or say or don't do or say. And I feel this is really, he isn't really taking action on it because he's busy with his own stuff. So what else is going on? And he's actually going through a healing connected with his past. So he may not want to open that door at this moment because there's still something he's releasing or healing from his past. And that could be a previous relationship or some kind of pain. He said, I'm healing my past so I can be more connected to my true self. And also releasing fears that hold me back from coming forward to you. So I do feel he's a little bit afraid of coming forward to you and perhaps opening this door because he's afraid of being hurt. So he may have been hurt in the past. You know, something could have happened to him in the past and it's hurting. So I feel patience with this if you want this to move forward. And the fact that you're seeing signs and having dreams, you know, is a sign of something. So the Ace of Coins, this is something could shift here between December and April. And I feel that whatever you're wanting is on the way. And I know you want love, however it comes to you, whether it's from Adam or him or whoever. So I feel for now, you know, just keep focusing on things you do, financial things, money, you know, work, or whatever you're doing to feel good. You know, look at you there surrendering to everything, and then that big pentacle is going to come to you. Oh, thank you, Lizzy. That means so much, honey. 2 of Wands vision, focus on what you want right now, and there's going to be a celebration. So I feel over the next 3 months something big is coming. So this could even be moving towards the Christmas period. There may be an opportunity perhaps to have drinks or go somewhere with him outside of the work environment. This could be to do with Christmas parties, things like that. So I feel just be patient and things could move forward the way you want. I say could because, again, it's all about divine timing. Oh, thank you, Lizzy, for buying me a hot chocolate. Let me have a look. Just see if you've wrote anything there. Oh, thank you, honey. That's Lizzy's bought me a hot chocolate there. That's lovely. Thank you so much, honey. And I will be having that tomorrow, so I'm excited. Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what's the 3D message from him today for you? Flying out. They make me work for these cards, don't they, on a live? It's like going to the gym, picking cards up. Inspiring. So what he's saying is, you've helped me more than you even realise. So you help him just by being you. Okay, you've helped me more than you even realise by inspiring me to do better and make positive changes in my life. Now you might think, well, how have I done that then? How? You just do. You know, your energy is electrifying. You know, he sees you a lot differently, a lot more differently than you see yourself. And that's something you're working on, remember. He said, I know this is it. This is the love I've been wishing for all my life. And I kind of feel this is a collective energy today where they are realising that truth. You know, nothing ever will complete me the way my divine feminine does. This is something I've been wanting all my life. This is what I've been wishing for. We've got this love that we have for each other as God's beautiful creation. It's protected and blessed from above. Now, that's really beautiful because if you've got certain beliefs, this is saying to you it's going to be okay. Especially because of the way people view marriage and divorce. Okay, and obviously he's got to get divorced or he's got to leave what he's in to be able to be with you. So it's like he's saying, this is God's beautiful creation. So it's like there's a real understanding there about that God is destined, you know, that is setting this up to happen. It's ordained. So this journey is protected, and that's what you need to know when you start panicking or worrying. So you may see 444 or feathers at that time, and it's blessed from above. Okay, so it's like God is saying to you, it's going to be okay, relax. The love that you have for each other, it's meant to be. So I feel he's very aware of that, okay? Just bear with me, my chat just jumped up. Let me go back, there it was. So let's see what else he wants you to know. What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? We've got addiction, and we've got strictly intimate. This isn't a naughty card. So what he's saying is, he's saying he feels all the passion for you. Okay, he says this connection is passionate. Okay, and there's an addiction affecting the relationship. Now these cards, I channel these. I don't really necessarily connect with the way the words are because they can be a bit negative. It's more about what he's saying is this connection between us is so passionate, but it needs to be enduring. It needs to be something that's long lasting. So for that to happen, at the moment, it can't be that way because of his situation. Okay, so what he needs to do is move it. Okay, move the relationship from what it currently is into what it can be. And there's something affecting it. There's something in the way. And the addiction is really his comfort zone. You know, his fears, the struggles. It's like an addiction to him because he's got to release it, if that makes sense. So this is what he needs to do. Lizzy's feeling I've just told you how he's feeling towards you. You know, this is the thing. I feel like you don't allow yourself to believe the message, or you don't trust the message in some way you receive. And even if God sat down in front of you and said, you're going to be together and you just love you just got to have faith, I don't think you'd actually believe it either. Okay, so you've got to find that power within. Because he's saying, I want it with you, but at the moment I can't have it with you because of the situation that I'm addicted to or in, which means it doesn't mean like he's obsessing over it. It means he needs to release himself from it. An addiction is a habit. Okay, it's something that we're doing again and again and again. And that can then become routine. Okay, we feel like we need to be there, we need to do that. And that's what he's got to break free from. So you've got to give him time to move forward. That's your message, okay? So you're inspiring him. He's saying, I know this is true love. So you've got to give him that time. Let me see if I get a timeline coming in or any movement energy here. Okay, we've got the Hermit. He's not ready yet. You know, he's still doing his thinking. He's still processing. He's still planning. That's what he's going through. Okay, so you've got to use this time to go within and work on you and believe and have faith. And when you start doing that, and I know you do, you have good days and bad days. You know, when you have your good days, focus more on that, and then you'll have less bad days. When I say bad days, I mean like feeling negative about it or not trusting it or going in pain about it. You've got to get so in love with your life, okay, that you are okay either way. Okay, work on that. Work on filling up your own cup, doing things for you. And then you feel blessed, not stressed. I hope that helps, okay? And you've also done a donation for your friends. So what's going on with your friend and her DM? So we've got Divine Goddess and Competition. So what I'm feeling is, if your friend S, okay, and I'm not sure if she actually watches me directly or you pass the message on, that would be good to know if you let me know in the chat, okay? So is she watching right now, or do you just tell her about the message, or perhaps send her the timestamp? What do you do? Because then I know how to word it when I'm talking, either to her as a third party or her as a here now, if that makes, not a third party as in a comment. What I mean is talking directly at her or talking to you to pass the message on. Just would be easier for me to know that. But the message I've got coming through is your friend S needs to know she is a divine goddess. Okay, she's pretty, she's beautiful, she's attractive, she's got a heart of gold. I pass her on and she watches all. Oh, okay. So, hey, yes, great to see you. So the message for you is that you are a divine goddess. There is no competition. Okay, your person, your masculine knows who you are, sees you. Okay, sees your beauty, your value, your resilience, the person that you are. And it's like that's what your person wants you to know. You know, your masculine is saying to you, there's no competition. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. So it doesn't matter what he's in or what he's doing. In his eyes, you are a divine goddess, and no one can ever take that place. Okay, no matter what interference comes in or anything like that. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, if only I'd done things differently before. So he does wish that he could go back and change things. Okay, if only. But again, if onlys keep you stuck in the past. So he's got to release that and say, now, all I can do now in this moment is work hard to ensure that I do it differently, that I make things right between us again. So he does regret the past and he wants to make it right now. He said, I think about you and miss you more than you'll ever know. So he is thinking about you. He is missing you. Why? Because you're a divine goddess. So if there's anything going on that's making you feel like you have to compete for his attention, or you have to compete against anyone else, take that mindset away, because that's absolutely not true. Okay, you are a divine goddess in his eyes. So yeah, you are grace and gratitude. So be grateful for everything, focus on gratitude and be graceful. Allow him to come to you. You don't need to chase, you don't need to rush, just be. Just be. Through gratitude, your joy will expand. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you, honey. Get some cakes in the chat, guys, for Divine Soul. 3D message from my twin is next action. What is blocking communication? Okay, so what's going on with him right now? What's going on with him right now? Reunion. You're going to come back together regardless. So whatever's blocking communication is blocking it for a reason. It's not a block. It's an opportunity. So don't see it as a block. See it as a healing that's going on. So our reunion is inevitable. So you're going to come back together regardless. It doesn't matter whether it's today or not. Your birthday is for you. Okay, you don't need anyone outside of you to validate you or tell you how amazing you are. And every day is your birthday anyway. So just use this day to press the reset button and say, okay, this is the day when I can leave the past behind and start again. It's a new beginning. He's saying it's only a matter of time. See you soon, my love. So he could reach out today, he could reach out tomorrow, he could reach out the day after. It could take longer. You've just got to be patient with the when, because the message is the reunion, the coming back together, the communication, the message, it's inevitable. Okay, so you've got to believe and have faith. So what else does he want to say to you? He's saying it's never over between us. I love this. It's like he's saying to you, I am teaching you patience. I'm teaching you to have faith. I'm teaching you to allow everything to move forward in divine timing. He's saying it's never over between us. It can never be. We are eternal and our love is eternal. And that's what you need to know today. Okay, so what else is going on? What else is happening? Big thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me. Thank you, Ling. We've got simplicity and we've got real love. So it's like he's saying to you, this is real love. This is an undeniable, strong feeling of love between us. Give me fear. So let go of any fear. He knows it's real love. The block may be that he needs to simplify things. It could be things he's releasing right now. He may be overcomplicating it because of his own mind. It says, don't overcomplicate the situation. Make it simple. So again, he may be trying to think about how to move forward towards you, but it's complicating it. You know, it's like in his mind, he's complicating it because he's overthinking. And that's what they do. Okay? They do overcomplicate everything. They overthink, they procrastinate too much, they do, and then they just take too much time. So be very playful today. The angels want you to relax, enjoy life, be playful. You may see an animal today that gets your attention. Now, they show me that. I know that's, I don't even think it's a little dog. It's a little tiger, I think that is, in the card. But they show me like a stag, or you may see a dog, or, you know, something that speaks to you today. So I feel you're going to see a sign today through an animal, whether it's a real animal, or you see a picture, or an animal it comes to you in some way, and it brings out your playful side. So what you're being guided to do today is enjoy your birthday. You know, like this morning when I was putting my makeup on, I was talking to my inner child, and I couldn't help smiling. You know, I looked in the mirror and I really saw my inner child looking back at me. And I got a bit emotional. And I was like, wow, that's inner Liz. You know, that's my little baby inside me, wanting love and attention. So be very playful with yourself today and enjoy things. I don't feel anything is really blocking communication apart from the overthinking and, you know, overcomplicating it. It's like that. It's not like, oh, there's a big block in the way and that needs to be released because your reunion is inevitable. It's just I feel he's overcomplicating things. And let me bring you a message from the wood snake for your birthday. What do you need to know? So his next action is to move forward towards you, to stop overthinking and do something about it. Release, you just need to let go. Release what's not serving you. What's not serving you maybe, when's he going to message me? How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Release all of that and focus on being at peace. And you may also know there's something you may have to release in your life as well to feel better. I hope that helps. It could be toxins, it could be other things. And have a wonderful day. Misty Blue, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. I'm just looking for your question. There you are. Is my job going to get better financially? And may have a message from Raina. So is your job going to get better financially? Remember, what you focus on grows. So affirm it. Everything is working out for me. I am successful. Magic flows into my life. You intuitively know. It's what you think that creates your reality. So you're coming through as the high priestess for 2 reasons. Or 3 reasons. The first reason is you know your truth and you have to have faith in that. You'll already feel like things are going to improve because that's who you are. The second thing is to remember that thoughts become things. So what you think about, you bring about. So if you affirm it, I am successful. My business is thriving. My finances are thriving. I have plenty of money. My bank account is thriving. I have everything I need and everything I want. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am a magnet to money. You know, those kind of things. That's what you're going to attract in instead of worrying about money. You know, the thing is, if you're affirming these things, you're going to have ideas on how to get more money or what to do to bring more money in. So the more you affirm, the more ideas flow in. And I also feel the third thing with this is to remember that you are an intuitive being. So you may also be doing things or be guided to do things through your intuition and your psychic self that brings more to you. So this could be doing things on the side. It could be doing things that are more in alignment with your higher self. That's the message. It's not about me pulling a card saying, right, yes or no, is your business going to improve or are you going to have more money? Or it's about what you think that creates your reality. And that's so powerful. And what you have to remember is if you're in a situation right now that isn't exactly how you want it to be, remember that's residual energy of what you were thinking before or what you were doing before. What you're doing now is going to create your future. And that's how easily things can turn around. So I feel, yes, your business and your finances, job, whatever it is you're doing is going to improve as soon as you start completely trusting in that, okay? I'm not saying you're not trusting in it, but I mean, more and more. So what's Raina want you to know? Lost. I feel lost in my life right now. So, and I feel he's lost without you. You know, he feels lost without you. He feels that pang of hunger for you. He said, I'm working on finding my way again. So it's like he has lost his way a little bit, and he does need your light to guide him home. So I feel if you're shining your light brightly, that's really going to help him today. The feeling of true love I have for you is overwhelmingly beautiful. And that's how he feels about the connection. It's beautiful. It can be overwhelming. And I do feel that he sees your beauty as overwhelming. Why does someone as beautiful as you want someone as plain as me? And obviously he isn't plain, but I do feel he sees himself that way. You know, in your eyes, he's the most gorgeous, attractive, magical person in the world, but he doesn't see himself that way. So that is also something he's working on. And I feel that's because something happened when he was a child. So he could have been bullied at school, or he could have just felt alone, and he didn't feel good enough or worthy in some way. So let me bring you another card in for you. We've got Voyage of the Heart. So remember, it is a voyage, it is a journey. It says love flows through you and to you. So you're going to feel his love flowing to you. You're going to feel him all around you. You're going to feel this. And the more you are in the flow in all areas of your life, the more things flow to you. I hope that helps, okay? Raylene, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Hi, Liz, my DM and I are not communicating. Could I please get a message from our end? So what does he want you to know? Yeah, they give me a block there. And I do feel that you will clear the air, okay, at some point, because they give me that block now being released. It's like, I want to cough it out. We've got present and we've got shine. So I feel what he's really saying, first of all, is the more you shine, the more present he becomes. And what that means is when you shine your light, when you're not needing anything, when you're having faith, when you're trusting the flow, that's when he becomes more present. Because I feel what he tends to do is overthink. He'll be thinking about the past, stressing about the future, and then he's in his head and he's not in the present moment. So I feel the message is the more you shine, the more he moves into the moment, and then the more likely he is to move forward and do something about this. So he said, I'm working on healing myself because I want to be present and available in every way possible when in a relationship with you. So he's doing his work on himself so he's able to be in a relationship with you and to be present in that relationship, which means to be all in with you, which means not being with you 1 minute and then going somewhere else, or, you know, no back and forth, completely committing to you. And he's saying, so keep shining your beautiful light brightly. He brings me warmth when all is bleak in my life. So it feels like in his life without you, it's very bleak. You know, he hasn't really got a lot going on. I mean, he may have a lot going on, but he doesn't feel like he has. He feels like his life is boring, mundane, the same, routine. You know, you bring that spice to his life. You bring that spark into his life. So he's saying, when you shine, it helps me to find my way back to you. And I feel it helps him to relax more, to be able to be more present, to move forward. So what else is going on? He's saying this love is worth fighting for, and I am going to fight for us, you'll see. So it may be that he just needs to step up and take action and actually prove to you how much he does care and value you. And that may be what you want him. We've got past life love. He also knows you've had a past life before. He feels it deep within that this isn't just about this lifetime. He's saying your soul remembers this intense connection. And your soul and his soul. So it's like you're being reminded that you both are aware that this is more than just like a normal relationship. It's not normal in any way, shape or form. So what's going to happen with the no communication? We've got the Tower in reverse and we've got 2 of coins. So I do feel that he's been going through some chaos, or you may have felt like it's been chaotic not being in communication, but that's coming to an end. Now I've got something shifting between now and February. Okay, so just keep having that vision, keep holding that vision, keep having faith, because your ship is coming in. So your vision is what matters right now. And also not kind of, and I know you don't do this, or, you know, that we work on not doing this, but I'm not like looking at your phone, you know, wondering when's he going to reach out, when's he going to clear the block, give me a block, you know, when's he going to do this? And the more you focus on it, the more you push it away. You know, it's like if you're waiting for someone to come to your house. Say, you know, you got builder coming, for example, looking out the window, when are they coming? they don't seem to come. You go upstairs to go to the bathroom, or you go in the other room and there's a knock at the door. So when you stop waiting, that's when it starts happening. But I feel this is showing you he is coming back to you and things are shifting. Now, you may even receive communication within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or by the furthest timeline out, February. But you must stop looking for it, but have faith in it. So keep your vision strong, pay attention to the signs, but know that he's already coming back, because whenever tower fell, that's now you're on the other side of that. Okay, or if there is still a tower to come, if you think, oh, I know there's still some more chaos that's going to happen in his life to moving towards you, then this will all be rectified and sorted out by February. So I feel there's going to be a turning point by February. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. Armit's feelings and actions. Armit G's feelings and actions. He's a crush, okay? He's saying, your inner and outer beauty takes my breath away. So he actually really is attracted to you. He likes the way you look. He feels like your beauty is very overwhelming. You take his breath away. And he also sees the good in you. So he sees that you are a very beautiful person inside and outside. And you may hear that song, Take My Breath Away, as confirmation from heaven. Okay, so he is attracted to you too, and he does feel that way about you. We've got vision. And he's saying, I want you to know I'm focused on the vision of having a wonderful life with you, and I'm working towards this every day. So when he thinks about you, he sees a future with you. He imagines you in a relationship. He thinks about what that would be like. He has a vision of that. So he may have a dream about you and you're together, or he may fantasize about being with you. So he definitely can see a future with you, and he's working towards that every day. Okay, however that may mean, whether that means taking baby steps towards you or working on himself to be able to reach out to you and tell you how he feels. Okay, so what's the next step? We've got the Empress. So really the next step is all you need to do is be yourself, and then he will reach out or come forward or take some kind of action at the right time, because he wants to offer something to you, and he wants to come to you with a cup. The cup is the love. I feel he is going to approach you. You just have to be you. You just have to be yourself. And maybe you want to reach out to him. Maybe you want to take action. But you're being reminded that you're the Empress. The Empress doesn't chase. The Empress doesn't need to try. The Empress allows. Okay, allow your natural beauty and your inner light to help and heal. Okay, so you just be yourself, and then he will take the action forward to you. That's the guidance. So you must remember who you are. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Slowly as time is passing, I've started feeling very uncomfortable seeing the karmic with my partner. Is he also feeling the same about her? So really what you're probably connecting with more than anything else is the fact that you do feel like your masculine has had enough. Okay, and you're picking up on that. But also you're saying, I'm feeling uncomfortable seeing the karmic with a partner. And that's a good thing, because that means you're healing a trigger. Okay, it means you're healing that trigger that still comes up when you connect with their connection. Okay, so that's also something that you are still healing. Because if you feel like you've already healed it, that's a sign that you're still healing, okay? But I feel you're picking up on the fact that your masculine has had enough. So yeah, new start. He wants a new start. You can feel that. That's what you're sensing, okay? He's saying a new start with you is all I'm dreaming about. Day and night, and it's coming in for us and making it happen. Okay, so he's dreaming about a new start. And he's actually dreaming about this when he's asleep, but also he's thinking about this during the day, and also as he falls asleep at night. So it's on his mind, and that's what you're picking up on. And he's saying, freedom. I'm doing what I need to do to find my freedom. So obviously he's got to free himself up from that person and that situation. He's saying, I'm freeing myself from all that holds me back from being with you. So you might see it as this karmic situation holding him back from being with you, and that's what he is releasing. So I do feel your intuition is spot on, okay? But also I'm connecting with the fact that you're also healing a wound within you. So what does the wood snake want you to know? What does the wood snake want you to know? There's the card. Okay, we've got feel. So allow yourself to feel what you are feeling. Obviously, you are feeling things for a reason, because you are an intuitive and you are an empath and you are sensitive. So feel also the feelings that come up when you see them together or imagine them together, or allow yourself to feel it, okay? So let yourself feel your feelings. Feelings are not wrong. Feelings reveal the truth. And your truth is telling you, your intuition is telling you that he is uncomfortable with that karmic partner. And that's because he wants a fresh start with you. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message with my twin and my guides? This morning I saw the word warrior wrote on a car. Thank you, wow. So that's reminding you of your power. That's really beautiful that came through. Look at this great adventure. It says, take a risk and venture forward. Now, I love that this card's come through because it's very similar to the daily angel reading today, which is about a new beginning, a new adventure, seeing life as an adventure. So this is about you moving forward and embarking on this adventure, whatever it brings. And what does the Viking do in this Viking ship? They fight on, they're a warrior. So I feel this is you moving forward in your life, and the angels are showing that word to you as a sign that you are no longer a warrior, you are now a warrior. So you're taking a risk by moving forward, by surrendering, by trusting God, and that's allowing you to move forward in faith. So that's a very powerful thing, okay? So what does your twin want you to know? The message is perseverance and new start. So if you don't give up, if you keep striving forward in this way, the wrong card, hang on, let me move it. There we go. You keep striving forward in that way, you're going to receive this new start. So I feel really what you're doing right now, you're on the water moving towards the land. So when you get to the land, that's going to be the new start. Okay, so what he's saying is a new start with you is all I'm dreaming about. So also he is dreaming about this too. He said, I'm struggling to release fearful thoughts, habits and programming, but I am working on it and I will prevail. And the warrior is about prevailing. So I feel this is a message about you being together at the right time. That's where you're heading. You give me fear, so let go of any fear. So we've got 8 of Swords. Remember, you're only trapped in your mind. He's only trapped in his mind. So it's about releasing yourself from the things that hold you back. So it's only what your mind is creating. Because if you look in this card, she's free. But in the reflection, in the mirror, she's not free. So remember, it's what we perceive that creates our reality. So you're really seeing things differently now, and that's freeing you up. I hope that helps, okay? That's why you got warrior. Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, how's my DM doing? A message from him, please. So what's going on with your masculine today? What's going on with your masculine today? Awakening. He's going through an awakening process, okay? And it doesn't matter how awake he is, he's waking up more. Now, again, this really resonates with the members reading I've shared for today, so make sure you watch that if you haven't already, okay? So what he's saying is the love that we share has brought major changes into my life. So he could be going through some major changes right now, especially if you're seeing 555 or you're seeing dragonflies or butterflies. He's saying it's awakening me to the truth of who I really am. So what I feel he's going through right now is whatever it is helping him to realise his truth, how he feels about you, what he wants in his life, who he is. So he's going through a lot of change. So there could be a tower falling for the right reasons. So what else does he want to say to you through this change? He's saying you were always with me. So he feels your presence around him. So you may have been sending your energy to him through the 5D. You may have been sending energy and light to him. And he's saying, I feel that. I feel it in every breath I take, in my heart and my soul and in my mind. So he's feeling super connected to you right now. And that's helping him to get through whatever the chaos is. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got solitude. Time alone is necessary as use it to regroup. So if you're not in contact right now, it's actually really helping because it's helping you to regroup, which means recharge, prepare, get ready, get your energy back. And he's doing the same. And it's also bringing in clarity and awakening. I hope that helps, okay? So as Depeche Mode said, enjoy the silence. Donna, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Let me know as well, have you seen Moulin Rouge yet? Have you been yet, or is it coming up? Let me know. I'm interested to see what you think, because it is fabulous. It's my favourite show. That's what I want to do on my 50th birthday, which is next year. I want to go and see Moulin Rouge. I mean, I've seen it a lot, I can go and see it whenever I want, but I mean, I really want to do that for my 50th birthday. So Donna, I can't think of any better way to spend my 50th birthday, to be honest, unless with my DM, But Donna says, hi Liz, any message from Mark and can I have a dragon card? So let's bring in a dragon card for you today. What dragon is assisting your journey today? What dragon is assisting your journey today? So we've got the air dragon. Beautiful, because the air dragons are blasters. You know, they blast things out of the way with their air. So, but again, what I'm feeling is things may be up in the air. They just give me a little bit of dizziness and wooziness. So I don't know if you've been experiencing that, okay? So he's helping you to rise above what's going on. He's helping you to rise above the 3D world, the earthly matters, the chaos, the stress, anything that isn't working, and to see things differently. Now, I feel the reason he's coming through as well is there could be some things you're going through in your home life, you know, with your family that may be causing some stress or anxiety, or could drag you down, or could cause you struggle. And the dragon is helping you to rise above it and see things in a higher way. So this air dragon is also helping to bring communication in between you and Mark. And obviously Archangel Gabriel helps with that too. But I feel this dragon is assisting, clearing the way so that you can communicate clearly with each other. Just bear with me, my chat jumped up there. There we are. To help you communicate clearly with each other, to bring inspiration and hope. So this could also be helping you to remain hopeful and trusting, and to work on what you want to do in your life. So bringing ideas in, clarity, understanding. See life from a higher perspective. So this air dragon is working with Archangel Uriel, the Illuminator, and Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Jophiel to help you to look at life in a higher way, which I feel you are doing. So I want to see what the wood snake is bringing in between you and Mark. So what's the message coming in between you and Mark? What you need to know. Okay, so we've got release. Release what's not serving you. So again, whatever is, you know, I mean, obviously that's what the wood snake, the wood dragon may be assisting you as well if you're connecting with dragons. But the wood dragon was in last year. So the wood snake is helping him to release what he needs to release, and you to release what you need to. So you just may need to release focusing on the physical, or things you're going through in your physical, to rise above it. And you may actually need to release things from the physical. Okay, but obviously the wood snake is releasing anyway, you know, helping everyone to release what needs to go. So what else is going on? We've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. So again, there could be some slight delays before things move forward, but things will move forward. So in August, it may be a little bit delayed, but after August, it's going to move forward. So there is a movement coming, even if you can't see it just yet, okay? And we've got, yeah, beautiful. So what he wants you to know is that you are beautiful in every way. And I love this today because the masculines are coming through a lot in this live, saying how beautiful the feminine is. So I feel like he wants you to know how he feels about you and how he perceives you, okay? He's saying you are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I hope you realise just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. So it's like he's saying you don't need to change. You don't need to do anything differently. You're beautiful to me inside and out. So he's saying you are absolutely beautiful. So this could also be about you remembering that, knowing how attractive you are to him, that he fancies you, that he wants you, that he desires you. You know, that you are pretty, that he sees you that way. But he also loves the heart inside of you and the person that you are. That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. And just so you know as well, I'm doing a wig sale this week as well. I was going to say next week because obviously I keep thinking it's Sunday, but I'm doing a wig sale this week as well at bargain prices, okay, with some amazing ones. Saranga, thank you for the donation. Angels, please help to heal all the unions. That's a really great message. Let's pull a card from Archangel Gabriel about that. What does Gabriel want to say about healing the unions? What does Gabriel want to say? Archangel Gabriel is saying retreat. So I feel what the message is. Don't worry if they retreat, if there's silence, if there's separation, if you're not communicating. It's all happening for the right reasons, to block out distractions, so that you can go within and heal and process and prepare. So spend quiet time alone so you can focus on your priorities. So what I'm feeling is, don't worry if they are silent, because in that silence, they may be focusing on what they need to change, what they need to address in their life to change them. You know, their priorities are also helping them realize what they don't want. So if they're thinking, right, I'm going to focus on my job, or I'm going to focus on this karmic situation, it's actually helping them to realize, hang on, why am I doing this? I don't actually want to be here. This is just routine. It's not living. I want to thrive. I want to have passion in my life. I want to be enjoying life. I want to be going places, doing things with the person I'm truly meant to be with. And it also gives you time to focus on you. So I feel the message is, if you need to do something for you, so you may want to write, you may want to journal, you may want to focus on your business, you may want to have time for you. That's what we can do in the silent times. We can get back to self. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe, thank you for the donation. Guidance on family conflict, which interrupted and drained my energy and work. I prayed for that. So really, you did the right thing. You said, I prayed for that. I took myself out of the equation and prayed for them. So let them get on with it. Call on Archangel Raguel to bring in harmony and peace. When this happens, go to far off places in your mind. You're able to detach and observe in a higher way. So you're not in it. So it says, get ready for new horizons. So what I feel is, this is also showing you what you don't want. You don't want to be around conflict. You don't want to be around drama, things that drain you. You're getting ready to move forward in a new way. You're focusing on new horizons, better things, better times. But really what I'm feeling is, when you're around people who drag you down in that way, you can take yourself off in your mind somewhere else. And then you're not involved in what's going on. You're not getting involved in it. So I feel calling on Archangel, you've already called on heaven for assistance, so they're already with you. But you can call on Archangel Raguel today to bring harmony in. So I feel you've just got to let that resolve in its own way, whatever is going on. Let me get a card around that. Yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. You're rising above it. You're turning things around with your own thoughts and your prayers. So remember, everything that happens is meant to happen. There's destiny involved here and fate and learning and growth. So I feel the more you focus on yourself and observe, the more you pray, the more things turn around. Financial and career abundance, any opportunities coming, and what Jake's been up to. Well, I feel definitely this is about fate and destiny. Again, you may feel it's blocked in some ways, but it's how you're perceiving things. So really what you're learning to do, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune came out. Let me just see if I can find it to show you the card. Because it was such a powerful image I've just seen on that card. I wanted to share it with you because that's what I feel your message is. There it is. Okay, rising up. Okay, so what I'm feeling is, instead of feeling like things are stuck, or stressing about things, or worrying about things, or panicking about things, rise up and say, I have faith. I know that my life is guided. I have trust in what will be. I believe in myself. I know that everything is working out for the highest good. And then it's like the things that have limited you or held you back don't any longer. You take the blindfold off. You say, I see things clearly now. I know I'm in control of my own destiny. I know I have power. So when you start talking to yourself in that way, that's going to open doors. Okay, so I just got an email asking me if I'm interested in being a rep by an artist agency. Well, this is showing you opportunities coming in. So you're saying financial and career abundance, any opportunities coming? Well, that's an email you've just received. And this is because you're moving away from this energy into this. So I really do feel like months ago, this was how you were operating in all areas. You may have felt stuck. You may have been worrying, especially about money, because you got the back exposed. And the back is about money, finances, stability. So you may have felt things were blocked and stuck in that way. But now you're seeing it differently, and that's creating a healing. Now you're rising up and you're facing forward. You're going for what you want. They give me a block as well there. So the blocks are being lifted. What does your twin want you to know? We've got, you inspire me to be and do better in my life, and you somehow light the way for me in the dark times to help me find my way. So that message is about you inspiring them. Your person saying to you, there is dark times, but your light assists me. So you've just got to have faith that he is finding his way. He's finding his way out of anything he's going through in his own life to come out the other side. I hope that helps again. We just have a drink. I just felt that I need to release a block there. Okay. We've got the beautiful Cassia. Thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have a message from David, please? What does David want to say to you today? What does David want to say? He's saying to you, your inner and outer beauty takes my breath away. So again, there it is. Beautiful. You are beautiful to me. Your inner beauty, your outer beauty, everything about you. I love it. I love you. I love the way you are, the way you dress. I love it. That's what he's saying, I love it. And that could be something special. So what I'm feeling is, I love it. Have you changed something? I don't know if you've changed something about what you're wearing or your hair, or he's saying, I love it. He wants you to know he loves it. If there's been a change in your appearance lately, he loves it, okay? Or something you've done, or something you're doing differently. You know, perhaps you are wearing something different, or you're saying, I love it, whatever it is, I love it. That's the message I need to give to you. Okay, so he may have seen, you know, or so he could have seen something on social media, or, you know, he's seen you in some way. And he's saying, I am loyal to you. They give me a little bit of fear. He's releasing fear because he doesn't want you to think that he isn't loyal to you. No matter what the circumstances are. It's like he's saying, I hate the fact that I haven't been able to show you how loyal I am to you. I am loyal to you and only you. So it doesn't matter what his circumstances are. His heart belongs to you. He is loyal to you. Only you get a part of him that no one else does, okay? He's done everything else. And again, that he's struggling to communicate this because he wants you to know this, okay? And he's struggling to tell you this physically. Everything else is an illusion. And it will soon come to an end so we can be together. So if there is something karmic he's in, he's saying that's going to end. It's going to end so we can be together. It's going to end soon. It's an illusion. I'm loyal to you. You're the one I want. That's the message. I hope that helps again. Let me pull you an angel card as well. What else do you need to know? Coming through for you, we've got, yeah, look at this. Finding sanctuary. So right now, your power is in the 5D. You know, you have that beautiful love, that beautiful connection there, and you're opening up to your spiritual source. So I feel because you're connected with your angels or the universe, God, whoever you were connecting with, it's opening doors for your magical ways. And the power right now is in the 5D, the inner union, which you're creating. There is creating the outer union. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Zach? Okay, have I got any moderators in? Okay, have I got any moderators in? So I'm just timing someone out myself there. Okay, no, Victor isn't in the house today, so he's probably busy. So we've got mission coming through, and we've got time, okay? Mission and time. So Steph, what he's asking you for is time, because if you give him time, he's going to move forward to you and be with you, and you've got this mission together. And I feel it's part of his mission to teach you to have faith in divine timing. So what he's saying is, right now I need time. I need time to sort myself and my life out, to learn my lessons and find my way. So you just got to give him time right now. And he said, I now understand that you and I have an important mission here together. And they give me fear. He may not understand this. He may not know how to communicate this to you. He may not know how to express this. But he said, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to step into my power and make things happen so we can do what we're here to do. So he is aware that you have some kind of mission here. So it's not just about being in a relationship. It's like he feels drawn to you energetically, spiritually, and he knows that he wants to be with you to make that mission happen. He just needs time. And there could be some things he's sorting out in his life right now to be able to make that possible. So what else is going on? Yeah, we've got 6 of Swords. There's easier times coming, smoother times ahead. So you may feel moving into September that things are a lot easier. You know, that you're seeing things differently. You're easing into things. You're feeling more at peace with the journey as well. And I feel there could be a shift over the next 6 weeks. So over the next 6 weeks, things feeling easier. Let me just bring one more card in. What else do you need to know? Yeah, best friends. It says you and I, we have a very close bond. And remember, twin flames are best friends united in love. So I feel that you could even be working on the friendship soon too. I hope that helps again. Let me just delete this person. Okay, I just ignore them, I do, but you know, I'm sure I don't know where my moderators have gone. I've got no mods in, I don't think. And not that it matters. If anyone comes in and says anything, just ignore them, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation, honey. What is September bringing for me? Divine, you are in. Can you just keep, if you're in, can you, Divine Empathic Tarot's here as well. Oh, there you go, 2 moderators. If you look after chat for me, guys, please, please. I've just had to time people out myself. That would really help. This is a Divine Soul 888. So Divine is saying, what is September bringing for me? And Jesus guidance, please. So what's September bringing for you? So we've got uncovering treasures. Look at this. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Isn't that beautiful? So the dragons are helping you to move forward and see the good in things. So I feel September is going to open great doors. You know, you're going to see magical things. So really, uncovering treasure is about when you're grateful, you start realizing how amazing your life is. You start finding treasures everywhere. You know, it's like you open your wardrobe and you see, wow, I've got that dress or that outfit I forgot about, and wow, that's treasure. Or, you know, you start realizing how blessed you are. You open your fridge and you think, whoa, there's food there. That's a blessing. You know, things start making sense. So I feel you're going to be uncovering the joy in the little things in September. And that's going to open the doors for more. So I feel you could even receive more financial rewards this month coming into September. You know, you could receive success. So things are falling into place for you. So you're going to realize how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. And I feel the dragons are helping as well. Okay. Oh, thank you. It means so much. I've got mods in the house. I've got Melissa and I've got Divine in the house as well. So what does Jesus want you to know for September? I've got Lisa in the house as well. Welcome, honey. You are the light of the world. So what Jesus is reminding you is, and not just in September, but in all time, you know, to shine your light. Because when you shine your light, it opens doors in your world. And he's also saying to you, whenever you go through, don't worry. Fear not, little flock, for it's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So Jesus reminding you he's the shepherd and he watches over all of his sheep. You know, he's watching over you. You're one of his flock. So he's not going to leave you. He's not going to, you know, leave you comfortless. He's going to come to you and bring you comfort. He's going to give you support. He's going to help you to have what you need. And you know what you're doing there? You're drinking. So it's like you say, make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're replenishing yourself, looking after you. And if you feel alone, you're not, you know, you may be reflecting on a lot of things in September as well. And you're being shown the way. And the fact that Jesus is saying, it's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, what he means is he's going to bring blessings into your life. So I feel that guidance for you is to be grateful, and it's going to uncover all that beautiful treasure for you. I hope that helps. I also want to bring a dragon card in because I do feel the dragons are helping you in September. You've got the royal blue and gold dragon. This dragon works with Archangel Michael, okay? It says, strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. So you may be moving forward with power during September. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. So you can visualize yourself putting on a beautiful blue cloak that shields you and protects you. Or you could put a protection down on anything you're wearing. So as soon as you put your clothes on, you feel strong. And you've also got Archangel Gabriel's dragon purifying you. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. And that means self-discipline is having self-control. Thinking, right, I'm not going to check their social media. I'm not going to pick up my phone right now. I'm not going to do this or that. I'm going to take back my power. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So Archangel Gabriel's diamond is about here. And you can visualize that diamond flowing into you and bringing in power. I hope that helps, okay? Yay, I've got mods in now. I had a period where I had no moderators in. I was timing people out myself. So it's great to have you all here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Judy, thank you for the donation. Hi, dear Liz. How does my DM's mother feel about me? I burst into tears this morning. It was her on my mind. I also dreamed I visited my DM. I met a younger him, but he was very guarded or sullen. So I feel what you're really being shown here is, you know, that number one, it's going to be okay. And there is also learning. So I feel what you're doing is there about your twin is there is learning. You know, and he's opening up more. He's not as guarded as he was. He's not as, you know, kind of miserable as he was. He's not as fed up as he used to be. You know, he's in a stronger energy. So I feel you're being shown that, like he has, how much he has evolved and changed over the time you've known him. I feel that's what he's showing you. He's like he's saying, hey, I have grown. I have learned my lessons. I have gone through things. I am stronger now than I used to be. I have changed within myself. So I feel he's showing that to you. It's like he wants you to know that he is changing, that he is transforming, that he's not the person he used to be. That's the first thing that's coming through. And I feel this emotion is about you just releasing emotion about everything. So how does your DM's mother feel about you? We've got justice. It feels like you're a very fair person. You know, that you don't take any drama, you know, that you stand up for yourself. that you are a force to be reckoned with, and also that, you know, she feels like her son, your masculine, loves you. That's how she feels. She feels like there's a lot of love there for you. You know, that you bring that love out of him, and that also you make him stronger, and that you stand strong within your own worth. So she sees you as someone who's very confident, someone filled with integrity, someone who is very balanced. Remember, this how she perceives you. It doesn't matter what she said or done, this how she perceives you. Someone who gains victory through overcoming challenges and battles. So she sees you as someone very confident. And I love that there's all this kind of blue energy which is connected with the throat chakra. So this could also be about how you communicate. You communicate in a very fair, just way. Okay, but she also sees her son around, you know, as stronger with you than without you. That's the message coming through. Okay, and I feel this also a message that your masculine is coming forward to you with love. He may be in his head about it right now, but that's his plan. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me just bring you an angel card. Anything else you need to know? We've got Great Adventure. And again, this resonates with the daily angel reading today. So if you haven't watched that, go and check that out. So take a risk and venture forward. That's the message. I hope that helps. Okay, so don't be afraid to go for what you want. And I feel that's also how she sees you, as someone who takes a risk when needed and ventures forward, someone who's strong. I hope that helps. Saranga, thank you for the donation. Will Nana B, why Nana B doesn't establish a connection with me? So why doesn't Nana B establish a connection with you? Okay, we've got things need to be released first, because until things are released, the connection won't be stable. Okay, so radical acceptance and surrender can help you to let go. So it isn't only about what Nana B is or isn't doing, it's also about what you need to do, because you need to radically surrender and let go. Because I do feel you do try and control things as well. So you've got to radically let go, which means in the most powerful way, and surrender. And letting go doesn't mean moving on, it means being at peace. So it needs radical acceptance on both sides. And I feel that Nana B is radically accepting what needs to radically change. Okay, so what I'm feeling is your job is to surrender and let go and have faith. And Nana B's job is to release anything that needs to go to be able to bring that connection in with you. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Any message for me from him and the angels, please? So what does he want to say to you today? He's saying to you, loving you as part of who I am. So it's like he's saying, I can't forget you. Loving you is part of my destiny. It's part of the reason I've come to earth. It's who I am. Because you are twin flames. You are one. Okay, so it's like he's saying, I can't move on from you. I can't forget you. And he's working hard. He said, I'm working hard on myself and my financial stability so I can have the foundation I wish to have for our life together. So he's working hard. So he may be busy with work. Okay, so he may be thinking about work more than anything else right now, getting his job done. He could also be working on himself. So this could be going to the gym or getting more physically in tune. He could be working on his diet, his finances, definitely, sorting out his finances. But he's working on himself to become stronger and wiser. So again, it may seem like it's affecting you at work, but that's because his job is important to him. So he's saying, loving you as part of who I am. I can't forget you. I can't deny this. It is why I've come, but I need to work on myself first to have a life with you. And that's why it's a twin flame journey. You know, twin flame journeys do not happen overnight. They just don't, because there's learning and growth involved. If it was meant to be easy, you wouldn't have come to earth. You'd have stayed up in the other realms, okay? So the guidance is connect with your senses right now. You're feeling, you're sensing. It's about your intuition. It's about the 5D bond as much as the 3D bond. And the angels say, be in the present moment. Your power is to be in the now. So, for example, if something's triggering you, it's because you are in your head, you know. So when you breathe yourself into the now, that's where the power is. So sense your now. Senses can give you information available in no other way. So, for example, if he's saying something about his karmic partner, you feel the truth inside. Okay, you know the truth inside, not what your ego is saying or blowing out of proportion. So you must be more in the present moment to be able to handle what's going on in the now. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. And what does C think will come from our connection? He is currently with a karmic and I don't think he plans on leaving. Well, again, that's your perception. Okay, perception creates reality. Remember, you've got to look at it differently. He's coming out of the hermit, actually. So if he's been doing a lot of deep thinking, he's coming out of that. So there could be a communication coming because of that. Okay, so let's see what he feels and thinks first of all. He's saying love will get us there. Love will get us there. So what he's saying is the love will get us where we're meant to be. So it's like he's saying, I do feel that this is a love connection with you and it will get us where we're meant to be. It's you and I against the challenges, against the blocks, the obstacles, the naysayers, and those who may not wish for us to be together. We are stronger in and with love, we will make it. So it's like he's saying, no matter what this situation is, this current karmic situation, we're going to get where we're meant to be. When he comes out of the hermit, which he's doing, that's when he's going to take action. So I feel that that's just your perception and one you definitely have to release, because if you're sitting around thinking he's never going to leave the karmic partner, guess what? The universe is up there saying, well, your wish is my command. Then he's never going to leave the karmic partner. So instead, if you start saying what's meant for me will be with me, who's meant for me will be with me, then you are focusing on the solution, not adding to the problem. Okay, so you are manifesting. This is what you need to know. Your thoughts are becoming things, and this is something you're learning. You are manifesting the life that you dream of having. And he's saying to you, I am manifesting the life that I dream of having with you by constantly imagining us together, visualizing it, having a good life with you, doing all sorts of wonderful things together. So he is dreaming about being with you and fantasizing about being with you. And that's actually a form of manifestation. Speed, motorbike. That's speeding things up. Okay, so let's see what his karmic struggle is. Okay, what's he struggling with this karmic situation? Okay, there's financial factors involved that are causing a problem. I want out financially. So it's actually money that's keeping him there, or some kind of financial tie. And he's apologising. I'm sorry. He's saying that to you as well. I'm sorry, I'm still dealing with this. And he may be saying I'm sorry a lot in that karmic situation. He may feel like he's always doing things wrong. But he's saying, I'm sorry, I want out financially. So this is a big message about, it's not just about him wanting to leave. He may have to be sorting his finances out first. And that's why you've got to be trusting and patient. So, you know, when I'm connected with his energy, he plans on leaving. He's just trying to get out financially. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Hi Liz, how is Ezekiel feeling? Any messages from him? So what's he going through? What's he feeling? What's he going through? So first card flying out for you, we've got divine connection. So he does feel that it's a divine connection. He's saying there is something different and special about you and our love. It's a divine connection. It's ordained and protected by the Creator. So he feels drawn to you and he knows it's something of the divine. And that's what he's waking up to. The love that we share has brought major changes into my life. It's awakening me to the truth of who I really am. Now, they're giving me tooth pain. So he's going through some decisions right now. And again, you can't force or rush this. So he is awakening to the power of the love and the connection. And yes, that takes time. Okay, so again, remember, you're allowing him to do that in his own time. You can't rush or move that forward. So he said, I look forward to us having another chance at this love. So he does want another chance with you, and he wants another chance at this love. He's saying our love relationship is going to come back bigger, stronger, and even better than it was at its best before the separation happened. So think about when you had the best time. It's going to be better than that. And there's a delivery coming. Hopefully she'll just open the door and put it in the door. Yeah, there you go. So that's a sign of a delivery coming to you as well. Okay. And if you're wondering what that is, that's something I've ordered. Okay. That's I've got a NutriBullet blender, and I'm having smoothies and I'm making my own milkshakes now, which is amazing. And I've ordered like a little food blender as well, so I can mush my veg up and have more veg. So I'm trying to get healthy in this Virgo season. So, and that may mean something as well. Maybe you're doing that too. Maybe many of you watching are on it thinking, right, I'm going to look after myself better. But what he's saying is it's going to be better than it was. So think about how it was when you really enjoyed being with him. It's going to be even better than that. So this is why it's worth waiting for. He's saying, I see now that I shouldn't have walked away from us because I truly do love you, despite having tried to convince myself and you otherwise. So what he's saying is I may have lied about things and denied my love and made it out that it wasn't what it was, but I know there's no point doing that. I know I shouldn't have done this or shouldn't have done that. But again, that's by the by, we can't change those things, but he can work on it now. So he's awakening to everything he's changing. So he is changing. So you being you and doing you is working, okay? So try not to focus too much on what's happened. Focus on being in the moment, allowing things to unfold, and enjoy the journey. You've got the wandering path, okay? So enjoy the journey. He's been directed, so are you. You're being guided. The fox is bringing in solutions and decisions. Have faith in what will be. I hope that helps, okay? Melissa says, very true. I was told by him he's taking care of his finances now and he plans to retire in 2 years, and I trust and believe in it. Very powerful. Yeah, he's been trying to push me where I'm focusing on me. And that will work because he is going through an awakening. They give me tears as well. So allow yourself to cry your tears and release the emotion. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what does my person want to say after our communication last week? And just so you know as well, my little baby, June, okay, my new carrot baby, she keeps telling me she wants to be in union with Max. Okay, and I may be having I think she's on through some trauma, okay? So I'm kind of keeping her with me a little bit. But she's told me that already, and I was going to message you about it the other day. But I am struggling with if I get too attached to her. But I do feel like Max is going to be in union soon. So whether it's Joy or someone else who's coming, we'll see. But just so you know, which is a huge sign, isn't it? But she told me that the other day. Okay. But yeah, the thing is I get too attached to them. That's why when I get a new one, I send them out straight away. But this one is staying with me a while, so we'll see. I do feel Max is going to be the next carrot in union. So what does he want to say to you after your communication last week? First thing he's saying is feel. So he's feeling more things when he's connecting with you. So let's see what the other card is. Sleepless nights. So you may also be having some sleepless nights as well. So you may have been picking up on this, and when you've been having sleepless nights, or if you've been feeling a bit restless before sleep, it's because of what he's been feeling. And what he's saying is, I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you, and I never will. I also feel the love that you send to me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So he's admitting there, I've never felt this way for anyone. And he's played the field and he's done what he's done, but he's never felt the connection with anyone the way he does with you. He's saying, during the day, I miss you. So he does miss you, and I do feel he wants to reach out and communicate, but he's saying, but I keep myself busy. So it's like he tries to distract himself with other things. Late at night when all is quiet, I feel the pain, I feel the regret, the self-blame, the anger at myself, the world, and I have sleepless nights. So he feels it at night. It's at night when things kind of come alive in his mind. So, and this will also be connected with what you've talked about. He's saying the universe will make a way for us at the right time. Keep the faith. And that's what you're doing. You are keeping the faith. Okay, so the universe is creating the way, and that's what you're being reminded. So you may see spiders, 222. You may see spiders' webs. Look at this. I feel he's moving on with love. This is the credit here. It's not the right way around. But I feel he's moving on with love from what he's done. So I feel it's like he's starting to realise I can move on from this with love and have love in my life. So we've got distance. It's like he's distancing himself from the things he's done before. So as your counterpart cannot get to you right now, there are better things waiting. And I feel what that means is it's going to be a better time. When he comes forward, what I'm channeling here is that he is creating distance with the things he's done, and he's moving on from those things to be able to embrace this real love with you. And that's truly what he does want, even if he's acting otherwise. So let me bring in one more card. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, within 3 years. Now, let me just see what else comes up with this. We've got stand your ground, and it's a sad divine masculine. So obviously he's very sad. He goes through misery and pain, and he's got to heal, and you're standing your ground, so you know what you want. So you're not going to put up with any BS. You're not just jumping into bed. You're putting your boundaries are very firm, and that's why we've got within 3 years. So this is really the angels saying you're going to be together within 3 years, which is beautiful, because it's like a very clear timeline there saying you're going to have this in 3 years, within 3 years. So it's not like, it's going to definitely be where are we? 2025, 6. It's not definitely going to be right. You've got to wait until 2028. It's within those years. So it's like the angel saying, by 2028, you're going to be together. So it's what's within these years that happens that matters. You standing your ground and him overcoming this energy of being sad, poor me, victim mentality. He's got to grow up, and that's what you're helping him to do. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. A message from F. So what does F want you to know today? Through this amazing connection that we have, so he feels it's an amazing connection. Through this amazing connection, we grow, we learn, we find our true selves, and we continue to evolve into the best that we can be. So it's like he's reminding you why you've come to Earth, to grow and evolve and transform. So it's not just about being with each other, it's about the lessons involved. Oh, thank you, Joy. Sleep well, honey. Let me know what you think about Max, okay, being in union. We've got universe. So he's saying, I'm calling upon the universe and asking for help. I trust that the universe will bring us back together again at the right time. Okay, so really what he's letting you know in this message is that he is very aware that you are being guided, that you are a divine connection. It goes beyond the physical. It's like he's aware that it's only a matter of time until you come together, but he's also waking up to the fact that he is a soul who is learning, and this is what he's learning in solitude. So he's having a lot of time by himself to process his feelings, his thoughts, his emotions, and that's why he needs time to himself so he can process things, find himself and work it all out, because he knows it's only you. I am always thinking about you. You are forever engraved in my heart. So you're engraved in his heart. Okay, it's like he sees your name everywhere as well. You may see his name everywhere too, just to confirm that to you or validate that to you. But I feel what he's saying is, I know it's you, it's always been you, and I can't stop thinking about you. I'm always thinking about you. However, I do know that I have to heal myself first to be ready for you. I hope that helps. Mera, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Travis today? And again, Travis is coming home. I'm watching Fear of the Walking Dead, and I said there's a person in it called Travis. Last night in the episode, because I thought of you, Madison, the separated, and Madison turned the light on in the hotel, and he saw it. She didn't know he was going to see it, and she switched it on for like 2 seconds, turned it off, and it lit everything up, and she saw it. He saw it. And I feel that's a big sign for you that, he's coming home. So I just feel guided to share that with you. Everything happens for a reason. So 3 of Swords, you're missing him now. You're in separation now. You're not communicating now, but that won't last. You get me? Yeah, he's got something he wants to tell you, something he wants to spit out. So you're going to come back together. So I feel the message for you today is separation is ending. Okay, or distance is ending, perseverance. So he said, I'm struggling to release fearful thoughts, habits and programming, but I am working on it and I will prevail. So I feel what you need to know is any separation or silence or distance between you is coming to an end. And this could shift within the next 3 days, 3 weeks or 3 months, okay? There's the card. And sometimes this happens like the whole deck will throw out to get one card out. Let me just pick these up. He's saying, our love gives me the strength to carry on. Every life is challenging. You're definitely going to come back together. It just buffered for you. It reconnected for me. Okay, so it says reconnecting when he comes back on. We just pick this deck up. There it is. So that he's saying to you, I'm finding the strength right now to move forward to you. So I feel the message for you today is that you are coming back together. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just put these cards back. There we go. Okay, next question we're doing is for Micah. Micah, thank you for being here, honey. Message, thoughts and feelings from P, please. We're in no contact. So what does P want you to know in no contact? What does P want you to know? He's saying to you, I'm calling upon the universe and asking for help. Now, this may well be what you're doing. You're asking for help. You may be praying to bring you back together. I feel Archangel Gabriel is guiding you back together to communicate. And he's also asking in his own way. So I'm not saying he's calling on the universe or God, but he is asking in his own way to reconnect with you or to find the strength to move towards you. So he says, I trust the universe will bring us back together again at the right time. So that's what you're being guided to have faith in. That you are going to talk again. That you are going to be brought back together when the timing is right. We've got great adventure. And this resonates again with the daily angel reading today, to be in the moment, to enjoy the journey, to trust. And I do feel he is going to take a risk and venture forward towards you. So this is a big sign that he is going to move forward. He is going to take action. So this no contact won't last, okay? He's saying, yeah, we are destined to be together, and together we are destined for greatness. So you're going to get back together, you're going to talk again, you're going to come together, it's just a matter of time. So I feel you've got to release maybe your fears around if it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, because you're destined to be. Okay, so the message coming through is the angels are protecting this connection. So right now, this no contact period is actually a protection. You're being protected at this time. If you were meant to talk today, you would. Okay, if you're meant to talk today, you will. Just know that. Just say it in your mind. It will happen at the right time. Have faith. Okay, and sometimes it comes in when you feel like you're ready to give up. Okay, so have faith. So I do feel, yes, you're going to talk again. He wants you to know that he himself feels like you're destined to be. And let's see what he's actually healing or going through. You know, why isn't he in contact with you? What's going on? Because he needs to apologise. So he's preparing an apology. Okay, it says you can expect the apology you want to hear. So he's preparing to come forward with an apology. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Angels, please help the generational curse on both sides of the family. Well, first of all, that's your belief that that's taking control. You're allowing that to have power over you. That means it does. Okay, you can say, I'm not allowing anything to control me, because you're in control. So it doesn't matter what you believe in, generational curses, other things. You're giving those things power. Okay, you make your own decisions. You make your own choices. You make your own luck, good or bad. Okay, you make your own decision. You've got to not let that control you. Otherwise, it will. Okay, it's what you believe that creates your reality. Okay, I'm tired of unknowingly carrying the burden to make things right, so let it go. You're carrying that burden. You're allowing yourself to do that, even if you feel like it's unknowingly. I release that completely. I can't take it anymore. So you're saying I release it completely. You've actually just asked the angels yourself, because you've said, I release that completely. That means it's done, and so it is. You've already done it. You're saying I can't take it anymore, so let go. You've got to say this doesn't control me. You're giving it too much power, okay? Archangel Michael will cut the cord for you. You've already said it. You said, I release that completely. Well, there you go, and so it is, but you've got to have faith. What he's saying to you, you've got to have the courage. Okay, he's saying strength is having the courage to say, I'll try again tomorrow. Strength is finding the power to start your day. Strength is knowing that whatever comes next, you can handle it. Courage is strength, so find it and use it. So you've got to find the strength to say, it's going to be okay. And the angels say, when you overcome your fears and face your challenges, you gain respect from heaven. Today, Archangel Michael has given you a high five as a mark of respect. So the angels saying, we understand what you've been through. We recognise how hard it's been. And you now have the power to get through this and carry on. But you've already released it. Because you've already done it there. Help to heal it. Thank you for helping me to release it completely. You've already done the work there. Now it's up to you what you create. It's up to you what you bring into your life. You are a creator. Your time for great creation is now. Okay, he's only going to create a problem in your life if you believe that to be so. You have the power to turn it around. And that's the absolute truth, okay? I hope that helps. Vibe with the Empress, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I receive a message from my guide? So what do your guides want you to know today? What do your guides want you to know today? So we've got coming through taking shelter and valiant courage. So when you go within, the answers are within, you find the courage to move forward with power. You are able to recognize who you are and what you need to do. Now, if this is also connected with another person, I feel that if you go within for the answers, you know they are finding the strength and courage to take action towards you in a passionate way. They give me a block because there could be some blocks in communication right now that are being healed. Okay, to be able to allow your person to come forward towards you with courage and passion and power and purpose and expression of love. But I feel the message is, this is a time for you to go within, to gain the answers, okay? The answers are always within you. You're being given courage. So courage is coming through. So what does the wood snake want you to know? What does the wood snake want you to know? Give me a lot of fear, so you may be releasing fear. A lot of fear being released there. Okay, so the wood snake is saying to you, let me pick the card up, embrace everything and rise, okay? Embrace all of your desires. Ask Spirit how to reach them and embrace the next steps. So ask your spirit guides, how can I reach my destination? What can I do to achieve my desires? What can I do to move forward in my life? And then all the answers will come when you go within. And allow yourself to feel what you are feeling. Let yourself feel your feelings. Feelings are not wrong. Feelings reveal the truth. And when you quiet your mind, or when you go within, or when there's silence, that's when you find that strength. That's when you know the next step to do, the next step to take. That's when you feel the truth. And the wood snake is helping you. So embrace what you're feeling. Embrace what's happening right now. Be in the present moment. Allow things to unfold naturally for you. We've got flying out for you, true love. And I feel that's what you know. This is true love. So if you see red roses are about passion and desire. They're also about apologies and love. So the love is real. That's the message for you. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message from the angels in my DM today, please. So what does your DM want you to know? Ego. He's in his ego. Okay, so he's saying many times I get so lost in my thoughts and fears, I get stuck in my old ways because of my ego. I'm really trying to free myself from this prison of fear that my ego puts me in. So he goes into his head a lot and it causes him struggle. He may even be stuck in something he needs to release, but his ego is causing you problems. What does the ego do? It edges the goodness out of whatever the love is, or whatever the good thing is you've got going. So he's got a good thing going with you, and then the ego comes in and rips all that goodness out. He sees it there, but he's also struggling to accept it. So he's ascending the mountain. This is really powerful. I did a reading the other day. I'm not sure if it's on the channel yet. I think it might be. About moving above the mountain or going forward. If it isn't on there yet, it's coming. Okay, so he's going to ascend this mountain. So he could also be going through ascension. You could be going through ascension, physical things. You may feel like there's a big mountain in the way. But remember, with faith as small as a mustard seed, it moves mountains. And you're going to receive infinite abundance as well. So abundance is going to pour into your life. So I feel this message is about your life in general. Let him overcome his ego and you focus on the blessings and the magic that brings abundance into your life. So I just want to see when this abundance is going to really start flowing in for you. We've got the fall season. So the fall season, which I see is like October, okay, but it's like any time really moving into September, is a sign where things are going to start improving and getting better for you. And that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia E, thank you for the donation. Should I attend or not A's classes in September? Let's bring a yes or a no in then. And obviously it's entirely your decision. It's up to you and it's how you feel about it that matters. Should you attend A's classes in September, yes or no? Should you attend these classes, yes or no? It's something you've got to do a lot of deep thinking about. Okay. See how long it took for that answer to come out. So I feel this is something you need to give yourself time to think about. Don't just rush into a yes or a no. Actually think about how it will make you feel and what it will do for your connection, and how you're going to respond to things. That's the message to ask yourself. So we've got no coming through. It says something or someone is deceiving you. So this could well be that your mind is playing tricks on you about this. Maybe it's about pushing it forward. Perhaps your ego is saying, well, if I do that, it's going to do this or it's going to do that. So I don't feel like there's someone is, I don't feel like A is deceiving you. I don't feel there's like anything bad here as in, someone's lying or there's something negative going on. I feel your mind may be playing tricks on you about why you want to attend these classes. So I feel the message is, it's not necessarily a no either. It's about you sitting with the message and thinking, what will I get out of attending these classes? What will it do for me? Not about the connection. What will it do for you? What's the right thing for you to do? So because your ego can perhaps say things like, it will do this for the connection, it might do that. And the angels say it's about going within for the answers. So the hermit is also solitude. So this could be a huge sign for you that silence is actually helping, or being silent is the right thing to do. Because I'm not really feeling like a yes or a no, but I'm feeling more of a pull to, is it the right thing at this point? Okay, but I feel you need to go with him for the answers, and then you'll know why you are thinking about attending or not. That's the answer. And again, this is the thing, if the angels want you to come up with this yourself, to come to the decision in your own mind, they're not going to give me a clear yes or a no, because this is something that is for your journey and growth. We've got compassion. So it's so important that you have compassion for yourself right now and for the whole situation. It says you were called to have more compassion for yourself and others right now. So be very gentle with yourself at this time and be very real with yourself at this time and say, okay, why do I want to attend these classes? What is it going to do for me? And why do I feel that will help me? And then your ego may bring up things, or you may know things. So you may think, well, it's because of this, this, or this. You may even want to journal it down, because I don't feel it's a decision you need to rush into. Okay, so take your time, journal some thoughts down, and then you'll know what the right decision is. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, how does P feel about me after seeing my last real story? I keep hearing the song, Would You Still Love Me the Same? Okay, so what do you need to know? So we've got true love. Regardless of what's been said or not said, or what you've shared or not shared, it's true love. So what I'm feeling is nothing you can do, nothing you can say will stop the love. It won't stop him from loving you, or it won't make him feel a different way about you. He's saying the way I feel about you comes from deep within my heart and my soul. It can only be true love. That's how he feels about you. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you've shared or what you don't share. The love is always there. It goes beyond social media. It goes beyond the physical world. So he still loves you. And this, you're hearing the song, Would You Still Love Me the Same? I feel the message is for you to know that whatever happens, no matter what goes on or doesn't happen, it's true love. So nothing is going to stop the love. I hope that helps, okay? And Divine, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Good morning, Liz. What messages am I not seeing? And is N trying to come back with a hidden agenda? So what's the message coming through from N, or what do you need to know? Suffering inside. So he's suffering right now. That's what you're not seeing. Okay, he's saying, I act like all is well. So he may be acting like everything's hunky-dory on the surface, but he's saying, he acts like he's not bothered. He's saying, I act like all is well in my world, like I'm not bothered that you are not in my life anymore. But the truth is, I am suffering inside. I am suffering inside. I just hide it from everyone else. I feel that may be your own fears getting in your head. I feel that he's actually in a lot of pain and you're not seeing that. And his hidden agenda may be to act like everything's okay and everything's wonderful and put a front on. And perhaps that could be sharing things on social media like everything's okay. But inside he's in an absolute world of pain. Okay, so what else do you need to know? That's what you're not seeing. He's saying a lot still needs to be said between us. So this is also what you may not be seeing, that communication is going to be restored. And he wants to restore that because he said, I'm gathering the strength and courage to face you and to speak to you. So he wants to come forward to you. He's saying, is N trying to come back with a hidden agenda? I feel he's trying to come back, not because he has a hidden agenda, but because he's actually in pain and missing you. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? His current thoughts and emotions towards me. So what does the message want to bring through for you? What's going on with your DM? Home and desire. He has a desire to come home. Your home. Not building, not place or location, you. He has a desire to come back to you. He's saying, with you, I know without a doubt that I have found my home. I am coming back home to you because you were everything I've ever wanted and more. I deeply desire you in ways that you can't even imagine. Well, I'm sure you can imagine. But what he's saying is, the desire I have for you, it just takes me over. It's overwhelming. So the desire is very intimate, but it's also very passionate and loving. It's about being with you. The desire is actually about being with you in a relationship more than actually wanting to rip off your clothes. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Hi, hun, message from Angels and DM. So what do you need to know today, okay? Just bear with me. My chat just jumped up again. Let me go back. So messages from Angels and DM. What does your DM want you to know? Flew out, okay? Ego and time out. So the reason why he needs some time right now is because his ego is in overdrive. You know, he's in his head, he's overthinking, he's stressing, he's panicking about things. So he's in his ego. So because he's in his ego, you're being protected from the connection. So I feel that the angels want you to know that if there's no communication between you right now, or you're not talking, it's actually a good thing, because he's in ego. Okay, and he gets lost in his ego, it gets lost in his thoughts. So he's saying, I have to take time out for me right now to figure things out because I'm in my ego. Many times I get so lost in my thoughts and fears, I get stuck in my old ways because of my ego. I'm really trying to free myself from the prison of fear that my ego puts me in. So he is aware that he does this to himself, that he self-sabotages, that he causes himself pain when he doesn't need to. And we've got, I can't help but love you. So even in the ego, even when he's in the quiet times, he can't help but love you. So the love is always there. And he says, I know I have a lot of making up to do. So he knows he's caused a problem. He said, I intend to fix things between us and I'll make it up to you in all sorts of ways. And that's actually a winky face. So that's also connected with passion and desire. But he said, I'm going to make it up to you. Just give me time. So I feel he just needs time. So let me pull you a card from your angels. I'm struggling to believe it's Monday today. You know, it's so weird because it feels like Sunday today because it's a bank holiday. I've just seen someone's food delivery pull up, and I'm like, why is that coming on a Sunday and it's Monday? We've got angelic support. Now, you're calling on your angels, Tara, and there they are. Your angels are guiding you to the correct path, and the angels are guiding your masculine too. And in your dreams, so you're being guided in dreams. So you both dream about when you'll be together. So you may have a dream where you actually come together, or you may receive some kind of guidance in the dream about the timeline or the way it's going to happen. So have faith in that. But your angels are guiding you back together. I hope that helps, okay? I forgot it was bank holiday. Frida told me, I didn't know, Elise, I didn't know. And Frida told me, and I don't know why, I just woke up this morning. It feels like Sunday. It's bizarre. Just really feels like Sunday. So it's like easy like a Sunday morning. Not that I even know when bank holidays happen, because when you work for yourself, you never know anyway. Varsha, thank you for the donation. DM feelings as actions after my call now and a divine message. So how does he feel after your call? Change. He said, I'm working on changing my life and bettering myself so I can become the person that I'm truly meant to be for myself and for us. So he does want to change. Now, obviously, you're saying after my call. So that means if you reached out to him. And I feel this is something you're learning to not do. So if you've reached out to him, if you've called him, you've got to actually ask yourself why you've done that. Okay, why have I reached out? Why have I done that? If he's called you, that's different. But if you've called him, remember, this is something you're learning to not do. You're learning to let him take the lead in the connection. And I feel that's a divine message. Okay, so God on the floor, we've got, you ignited in me this endless flame of passion and desire. So I do feel he's feeling desire for you right now. And this call has ignited that in him because he's always feeling that way for you. But he knows he's got to change. And you're saying, what's his action? You want him to do something he's not yet ready to do. He's facing these things in his own time. So again, you've got to give him time. So what else do you need to know? We've got abundance. Focus on your abundance right now. You will have everything you want and more. And that's what the angels are saying to you. When this change comes in, you're going to have everything you want and more, but you've got to be patient in when it's coming. And you've got to be okay with what you have now to receive more later. So I feel you've got to let go of the control. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Why N is not replying to my message? Why is N not replying to your message? Okay, because he's growing up still, he's still learning, okay? So he's learning how to show up for you in a very powerful way. So there's nothing actually wrong. He's processing. He's saying, during this time of us being apart, or during this time of me not replying, I'm growing up and changing my ways. I'm no longer the person I used to be. Because he wants to reply differently. He wants to show up for you in a different way, in a better way. And you're learning to not be triggered by waiting for a message. Because you're thinking, why isn't he replying? Is something wrong? Is there something I'm doing wrong? And there isn't. You've got to let go. Okay, so we've got divine goddess. The way he sees you as a divine goddess, okay? You have an ethereal energy right now. So what you need to be aware of is your power. He sees you as a divine goddess. You have an ethereal power. That means your light has power. You don't need to do anything, but just be yourself. So instead of focusing on him, thinking, why hasn't he replied to my message? What's he doing? Start thinking he'll reply when he's ready. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to do me. And then allow the door to unfold naturally. So I feel there's nothing wrong. He's just planning what to say. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for the donation. What does Ray want me to know? What's next for us? What does Ray want you to know? Memories. He's thinking about the past. He's thinking about memories. He's thinking about times you shared together. I hold on to the beautiful memories of us together, including the first time that we met. So he thinks about that, and it's very powerful. I always smile to myself when I think of the wonderful times we shared, and I can't wait to spend many more happy times with you. So when he's reminiscing, when he's nostalgic, when you pop in his head, it makes him want more of you. And that's what's next, sharing happy times. Okay, and remember, I think it's today as well, we got the GR coming up again in the letters. You inspire me to be and do better. So remember, you know, your influence in his life is helping him to change his life. He's saying, you inspire me. You inspire me to be and do better in my life, and you somehow light the way for me in the dark times to help me find my way. So remember, when he's going through dark times, you are the light in the darkness. Oh, thank you, Liz. You have a question. So pop your question in. If you put it in the thingy and I'll check on my phone, or you can write it in here and I'll do you next, okay? Look at this, union. Okay, our union will happen when we are both ready. The universe will make sure of it, and we are going to have the most beautiful life together. So what's next is you're moving towards union. So you've got to be like patient and have faith with the way things are moving into place. Let me just bring you a message from the wood snake. What's next, okay? What's next? So I'm just waiting for Lizzy to put a question in, and I'll do Lizzy next, and then I'll carry on with the donations. We've got forgive. So the next step is to forgive, and you may still have things you need to forgive him for in your head. There may be an apology coming in as well, but this is about letting go, and he may well need to forgive himself for things he's done. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Healing is on the other side of forgiveness. So healing will come when you forgive. And if you feel you've already forgiven, forgive again. Forgive yourself, because it's mainly about forgiving ourselves for feeling like we've done something wrong, or, you know, we've caused a problem. That's the thing, isn't it? You know, we think, oh, it's our fault, but it isn't. I hope that helps, okay? Well, Lisa, that's a sign for you. Powerful, okay? Lizzy says, thank you for coming in with the cup of hot chocolate, Sonny. And I'm not missing anyone out. I'm just going to answer Lizzy because she's bought me a hot chocolate, okay? Or 2 hot chocolates. So Lizzy says, my husband passed away July the 8th. I'm so sorry for your loss. That was actually the same birthday that my nana had, because my birthday is the 9th of July. Is he at peace? Will I be okay? We'll have the most perfect deck to connect. So I'm going to bring in, this is a deck, okay, that I created to connect with love on the other side. So this is the Divine Masculine Spirit Oracle. So what does he want to say? First card out, he's saying to you, do not be afraid. And it jumped out, it flew out, do not be afraid. So he doesn't want you to be afraid of what's next, okay? And he's calming you down there. Don't be afraid, you're going to be okay, you're not alone. So this is really him showing you he's by your side. Do not be afraid, you're not alone. He's saying, I'm helping to ease your pain. So he's there right with you. He knows you're struggling. He knows you're suffering. He knows you're in pain. And he is there to help you through that pain. I am right by your side, helping you to ease your pain. You are not alone. Don't be afraid. He's saying to you, I've been assigned as one of your many guides. So he's going to be with you for the rest of your life. He's going to be with you. Now, that doesn't mean you have to remain single. You know, he's going to help you through anything you go through. Give me a block. And he feels like you can talk to him. You know, it's like if there's things you feel unsaid, he is here. He's listening. He's there for you. So he's saying, I've been assigned to you as one of your guides. So he's going to help you. He's saying, you can call on me anytime. Isn't that beautiful? So again, anytime you need him, he's right there. He's listening to you. There's no blocks anymore. He's going to be there when you call him. Imagine if in the past, for example, say he was in one place and you were in another place and you had to wait for him to come back to be around him. All those blocks are gone. It's like he's saying there's no more limitations. And I see things so much clearer now. So he's got a clear mindset. So maybe in life, you know, he was struggling to see things clearer. Now, this could be connected with actual vision or the brain, or it could be just that, you know, he's actually able to see things from a higher perspective. And I feel he's helping you to do that too. So you will be okay because he's right by your side. Okay, so let me bring in another message for you, like a healing message from the angels. They had a stroke. So I'm not surprised that vision, with the vision card come through. So we've got grace and gratitude. So with grace and gratitude, you'll be okay. It says through gratitude, your joy expands. So it may feel right now like you're thinking, I just don't know how I can move forward. I don't know how I can be happy. I don't know how I can just get through the day. But he's saying to you, with gratitude, you'll find grace. With gratitude, things will get better. With gratitude, joy will come back into your life, because when you're grateful for everything, even just the fact that you're still alive and you've got breath in your body and he's around you, then things will improve. And I do feel there's more for you to do. Your life is not over. You've got things to do, and he's going to be guiding you. I hope that helps, okay? And I'll really appreciate those hot chocolates when I have them tomorrow and think about you, okay? I hope that helps. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Turning 30 this Sagittarius season, what's coming towards me? 30 is a great age, okay? What did Carrie say in Sex and the City? 20 is for making mistakes, 30 is for learning the lessons, and 40 is for buying the drinks. I think she said that. So you're going to be learning your lessons at 30. I enjoy being 30. I'm nearly 50 now. I'm 49 now. I remember I enjoyed being 30. 30 was a huge turning point for me. That's when I went through a huge spiritual awakening. That's when I went through a big awakening with my twin as well. Lots of things happened around 30. So it may be a very interesting time for you. Make sure you travel lightly when you move into your 30s. But also travel lightly. Well, the message is what's coming towards you. You'll be able to handle it if you travel lightly. What does that mean? It means give your burdens to heaven. Pray about things. Simplify your life. And you'll find there as well, things that matter to you in your 20s won't matter to you in your 30s. You'll start releasing things. You'll start seeing life in an easier way, lighter way. Now, I'm not saying life is easy. It certainly isn't. It's just we get better at handling it. That's why, sometimes I go through things with my twin flame or on my journey. I think, how am I handling this? And it's because I've learned how to through the things I've been through. So be very grateful for everything, and be grateful for the fact that you're turning 30, because other people haven't got there. When I say got there, I mean like haven't been able to. Some people die early and all things go on. So be grateful for every single age you are. But simplify your life. So I feel if you are focusing on the lighter side of life, things will be a lot easier for you. And you may want to give things away. You might want to let things go. You may find like you're not holding as many material things around you, but you're feeling more strong and more independent and more powerful. So I feel there's good stuff ahead. The more you lighten your load, the more good is going to come. So, for example, the more you release what doesn't serve you, the more what does serve you will flow in. The more you let go of certain things, the more money you're going to have, the more success you're going to have. So I feel you're moving towards a very successful time in your life. You're going to feel strong, capable, independent, powerful, good things on the way. What else is coming in for you? We've got surge of love. Love that, surge of love. And we've got contract, spiritual or legal. So there could be a soul contract being completed, one being created. There could be legal things going on. What I mean by that is, you may sign a house agreement, or you may sign a contract for work. I'm not seeing this in a bad way at all. I see this as something bringing balance in. So you're going to feel more balanced. You're going to have a surge of love, which means love is coming to you. So blessings on the horizon. All good stuff. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Message from my friend Charlie. What does Charlie want you to know? Charlie is saying to you, you're going to overcome obstacles and you'll break that trail. There's a breakthrough at hand. So it feels like Charlie is coming through to say, you're going to get through whatever you're going through. You have the power in you. A breakthrough is ahead. You may even see a penguin, or penguins, because that's a sign of a breakthrough. And really what Charlie is saying is, you can overcome anything. If you put your mind to something, you can overcome anything. And the sword sticking out there is also like the sword of truth. Being honest with yourself, being open, cutting cords with things that don't serve you, asking Archangel Michael for strength. These are the things that will help you to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Little Sharon, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Does Richie miss me? No contact for 4 months now. Of course he misses you. Okay, so he's going through a transformation right now in this silence. So the no contact is working for the connection. He said, I'm not yet where I need to be. I'm not yet where I want to be in myself, so I'm still transforming. So understand the separation right now is actually assisting the journey, and is actually preparing so that we can actually shout your name from the rooftops. Now, I love this rooftops card. You know, big shout out to Sandra for creating this deck, because, you know, rooftops is obviously about wanting to shout from the rooftops about the love, but I always connect with the song Rooftops when I connect with this card. And it always gives me angel bumps, because Rooftops is a song, it's a Christian song, but when it's sung by, I mean, many people sing it, but it's when it's sung by Jesus culture, it's one of the most powerful, most beautiful songs, in my opinion, ever written. And it's about the connection. And if you listen to the words of that song all the way through, it's a long one, it's about 7 minutes long. It's about the connection that we have with Jesus. But if you actually think about your twin as well, when you are connected, if you think about Richie when you're listening to that song, it will really bring in a lot of power and strength, okay? It says, oh, I tell him tonight, here I am, here I am. It's beautiful. And what he's saying is, I can't wait for the moment, the day, that I'm ready and able to shout out about our love from the rooftops to let everyone know just how much you mean to me. I'm going to get there. So what I'm feeling is, there is going to be a time that comes where you tell everyone about this love. And I feel this is also about perhaps commitment, making a commitment to each other in front of your friends and family. So this could be getting married. It's what's ahead. And he is transforming to make this happen. That's why you're in no contact. You know, that's why things are happening the way they are. So I know it's hard because you're thinking, is he going to reach out to me? Is he going to move forward? But it very clearly is. You just have to have faith, because there's going to be a new beginning. Says this could be with your current person or a new love. So what I'm feeling is, he's going to come to you in a new way. He's going to feel like a new lover when he comes back, because he's transforming and he's creating a new beginning. So be very playful right now. And when he does contact you, be playful. Don't dredge up the past or make it all serious. And, you know, remember he's your best friend. And focus on you right now. Become your own best friend. Spend time with your friends. Be playful. And then the time won't feel so heavy in separation. And see if I can get a timeline for contact, okay? When is contact resuming here? We've got 6 months from now, okay? So I'm not saying it's definitely going to be, you've got to wait 6 months for him to contact you, because it could come in way before then. But it feels this is when the new beginning is coming in. So 6 months from now, which is like February time, is when this new beginning is coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Jan, thank you for the donation. Does he want to be with me? Ask yourself why you're doubting it. Why do you feel like he doesn't? He is your emperor. He is your divine masculine. So if you're connecting with, is he my twin flame? You've got the emperor card coming out to kind of validate what you were feeling inside, because the emperor is the divine masculine card. You know, whether you believe he's a twin flame or not is irrelevant, really. This is saying to you, he is your person. And you feel that, know that. So it's like he's saying, yes, I want to be with you, but when I am in the right energy, when I can give you stability, when I can come forward with my honest truth and be open with you. So he does want to be with you, but he wants to be with you when he's absolutely ready and in control. Okay? When I say in control, I mean like when he's the right person for you. He's transforming into that person. Very powerful this has come out. He said, I'm not yet where I need and want to be in myself. I'm transforming to become the emperor. Okay, because he is your emperor there. And he's saying, I'm planning. You are a big part of all the planning that I'm currently doing for my life. And I look forward to us living a fulfilling life together that's full of love and adventure. So I do feel that you have a future together, and he is going to be with you, but he's planning to do that now, but he's also transforming. So you have to work on you. So what's the guidance for you right now? What's the guidance for you? What do you need to know? Playfulness. Be playful. Focus on your dreams, your goals, things that light you up inside. Being your own best friend. Do things that make you feel playful. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Victor's in the house. Great to see you, honey. Rob's in the house as well. Thank you all for being here. I am going to put a stop on donations soon, because obviously I've been on for 2.5 hours and I'm a little bit behind, but I'm okay for the moment, okay? So Stella, thank you for the donation. For Nandi, please, Liz. Nandi, write your question. Okay, Nandi says, I'm trying to check. Oh, that's not the question. My question is, this is Nandi here. Thank you for donating for Nandi, honey. Hey, Pink, great to see you, honey. So Nandi says, my question is that I had an argument with my friend and there is no communication. It's 3 weeks now, so I want to know if he's going to call or text. That's the end. So first of all, ask Archangel Raguel to harmonise things and bring you back together. Ask Archangel Gable to help you both to communicate when the time is right from love, not fear. So if you call on Archangel Raguel, he's going to help to bring you back together. You know, years ago, this happened to me. But I had an argument with a female friend, and it went on for a bit, and I called on Archangel Raguel, and that day, I walked to the shop up the top, you know, to go and get some bread or something. And where I lived at the time, there was like a crossing, like you press a button, you know, cross the road to get to the shop. And I was crossing the road. I was on one side and she was on the other side of the road. So we had to cross paths to get to the other side of the road, and we ended up sorting things out that way. And it's amazing how Archangel Raguel will harmonise it, okay? So what do you need to know about this? Are you going to sort it out, okay? What's the message coming through? What's the message you need to hear right now? Okay, we've got the 3 of coins in reverse. I feel you want, I mean, this is the 3 which symbolises the 3 weeks. So I do feel you're going to come out of this. So it could well be that you've needed this 3 weeks to process, and so is your friend, okay? He's been processing his feelings about things too. So I do feel there is a shift taking place already right now. So we've got travelling lightly, simplify your life. So this is about lightening the load. So I feel that it may feel very heavy right now because obviously you're carrying around the burden of this argument. So I feel the opportunity is coming for you to clear the air. Simplify your life, I'm seeing as clearing the air. So I do see that you're going to talk and sort this out. So what else do you need to know? Let me see what deck I can bring in. So what's the guidance around this? Is he going to call or text? We've got maybe, it's still not the right time. It says only when you stop focusing on it. So I do feel you're going to sort it out. I do feel you're going to talk again. I do feel he is going to call or text you. But I feel it won't be until you stop worrying about it because you're focusing on it too much right now and it's still in the maybe phase. So you've got to give it to heaven now and say, I know we're going to sort it out. That's what I want. I'm sure that's what he wants. So I'm giving this to you now, God, in divine timing. And then ask Archangel Raguel, Raguel, to harmonise things between you. Ask Gabriel to create communication and then surrender. Get on with your life, and then he'll reach out, okay? So I do feel he's going to do it when you stop focusing on it. I hope that helps, okay? Matthew CJ, thank you for the donation, honey. Is reunion possible with wife Rena and son Johan? Is reunion possible? Is reunion possible? Well, this is clearly what you want to happen. So nothing is impossible with God. All things are possible. Don't give up. The first card is don't give up. And I feel like this is your wife, Rena, saying to you, don't give up on me. Don't give up on us. And you may feel like it's the other way around. You may feel like she's given up on you. Okay, but she's asking you to not give up. And I feel the messages don't give up. There's hope here. And this is also September to October. Got 10 of Wands. So the burden is very likely going to be released between September and October. Now, we've also got the 4 of Wands and we've got the Hierophant. So this is about marriage and commitment. This is what can happen. Okay, so there is a possibility to build the connection back and to create a commitment. Now, the Hierophant can also symbolise marriage, and you're saying she's your wife. So this is also about bringing in the marriage, bringing it back in a very powerful way if you actually bring a healing in. So I feel it's about both of you wanting to make this work, not just about you saying, is it going to be possible? You've got to actually work on it because the green in this is about healing. I feel if you start seeing butterflies or 1111, that's going to be a huge message for you that this is actually shifting into place. So I feel that, yes, it is possible. Don't give up. I feel October is going to be a significant timeline for the burden being released. So it could be something that needs to be sorted out or talked about or dealt with during September and October. So I feel the message is this, okay? September, which we're heading towards, don't give up. Keep having the faith and trusting because in October, the burden will be released. So let's bring in a yes or a no. And I do use this deck more for the guidance on the card, not necessarily the yes or the no. So don't panic if a no comes out. We'll see what the guidance is. So is reunion possible with your wife? We've got relax. The spirits are helping let go of questions for now. So this is the angel saying you need to relax about this. You may be stressing, you may be panicking, you may be worrying too much about this, because you've got yes, your wish will absolutely be granted. So this is your wish, this is what you want. So because of that, if you relax, it's going to be a yes. But I feel that there's going to be some kind of delay until the end of October. Okay, but you've got to be willing to put the work in and do the healing. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's the guidance for my twin flame union? What's ahead for us? So what's the guidance for your reunion? Okay, we've got Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. So I feel the guidance is when you're in union, you are healers. I feel you're a healer now. Okay, now healing can be in many ways. We think about a healer, we think about someone who goes out and heals someone. But a healer is someone who helps with words, emotions, feelings, an empath. You know, there's a mystic healer. And you may feel like you're very intuitive right now. You may be actually focusing on the things that you can do with your psychic self, your gifts, your, you know, the things you have within you that you can share with the world. So I feel that you are a healer and this energy is flowing through you right now. And I feel that when you're in union, okay, you are going to be healing things together. So I definitely feel that this is a message about you both being healers. Yes, Nina, I'm not stopping them just yet. So I feel this message is that you are going to be, then that's what's coming through. So obviously you're saying, what's the guidance for my union, what's ahead? And you think that would be, oh, you're going to be in union, when's it going to happen? And they're telling me, no, what you need to know is that when you're in union with your person, you have a mission to be mystic healers. So this could well be that you're going to have a practice together, or you're going to do some kind of job together in a partnership. Okay, that's what you're going to do when you're in union. That's what you need to be aware of. And it's important you know that today for some reason. And that may be because you're already working on that, okay? We've got separation and protection. So remember, the separation is protection that leads to union. So separation, if you're in separation right now, is actually leading to that union. So he's saying, hard as it may be for me to be apart from you, I am in fact healing and growing up during this time of separation. I trust that the same is happening for you too. Separation is a blessing in disguise for us. Even though I've had pretty dark days on my journey, I really feel protected and guided from above. So I feel the message right now is whatever's going on in the connection, it's a protection, and you're being moved towards your union, which will be a very healing thing for yourself and others. And you may also be learning things right now in your separation or when you're not physically together that help your healing journey as mystic healers. I hope that helps again. You may want to call on Archangel Raphael, an Archangel Raziel, an Archangel Jeremiel to work as a team to help you move towards that mission and purpose. I hope that helps, okay? And Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. What does my karmic partner feel for me in next action? Okay, what does your karmic partner feel for you? What does your karmic partner feel for you? Okay, or feel about you. Okay, that's what I'm really connecting with, or about the situation. Okay, this card's moving as well. So your karmic partner is saying, I'm tired of trying. So what's next action is your karmic partner may stop trying. If you feel like your karmic partner is always trying with you or trying to be with you or make things happen or do stuff, okay, they may be tired of doing that. Okay, because maybe they feel like they're not going anywhere with you because your head is elsewhere or your love is elsewhere, your heart is elsewhere. Just bear with my chat jumped up. Let me go back to where I was. Okay, there we are. Okay, we have become two strangers. So your karmic partner feels like you were strangers. Now remember, this is from their perspective. So you may feel differently. Okay, but this is how your karmic partner is perceiving this connection. Okay, we've become two strangers, so I'm tired of trying. So it may be that you're busy with other stuff and your karmic partner feels left out in the cold. Leave him alone. Now, isn't that interesting? It says leave him alone. Because your karmic partner is saying leave him alone. So obviously you're invested in someone else, your divine masculine, really, thinking about your divine masculine, and your karmic partner is saying, hey, leave him alone. Okay, so it's like your karmic partner is aware that you have thoughts about someone else. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. That's very, like I'm putting my boundary down here. Okay, it's very... it's not like a threat, is it? It's just very controlling, as in, you're mine, leave him alone. So, yeah, that's what's going on with your karmic partner. Let's see what the next action is. Okay, what's the next action from the karmic partner? What's the next action from the karmic partner? So I feel the next action from the karmic partner is perhaps doing things by themselves, or we've got the Nine of Cups and we've got the King of Swords. In their head, they still see you as their wish fulfillment. So your person is still very much in love with you and is very much wanting a relationship with you. But I feel that your person is experiencing this love with you in their head. That's their next action. It's like they're fantasizing about you, dreaming about you, because in their head, especially moving into September, it's all wonderful. But obviously in the physical world, it isn't. So I feel that your karmic partner may seem distant or aloof, but really they're having this fantasy about you in their head. I hope that helps, okay? So you really have to address what you're doing and thinking, is it really the right thing to remain in that situation? Jazelle, thank you for the donation. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anyone there. Jazelle, thank you for the donation, honey. I've been feeling A stepping up and him closer than ever. Any message from my A? So what does A want to say to you, A Bellardo? Okay, what does A want to say to you? He's saying you are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I hope you realise just how beautiful and amazing you are. I love you for who you are as you are. So he wants you to know he's absolutely mesmerised by the way he feels about you, the love. Okay, you are beautiful in every way, inside and outside. I hope you know that. I hope you realise how beautiful and amazing you are as a person, as well as this beautiful person walking around. So he knows how amazing you are. He's like he knows how valuable you are. He's saying the feeling of true love that I have for you is overwhelmingly beautiful. So he feels like you're beautiful, the connection is beautiful, and this is something that's really coming into his awareness right now. So he could have gone through some dark times, and he's made him realise how special you are and how valuable you are to him. So I do feel he's stepping up for that reason. He said, our love gives me the strength to carry on every day, even when life is challenging. So I do feel he's been through some challenges, and because of those challenges, he's realising how amazing you are, and like you're his cherry on top of the cake, like you're where his bread is buttered. Yeah, he's going to come in unexpectedly. Okay, this is the Knight of Wands, which is making the required adjustments to be with you and moving forward. This could also be symbolising or giving you a preview of a house move ahead. But I'm seeing, because of the way the card is, I'm seeing this as quick action. Speed. I feel he's going to take speedy action. Because he's finally come to the conclusion of, I don't want to waste this opportunity. This is a beautiful opportunity. I don't want to waste any more time. I hope that helps. Yeah, there's fear there about making the move, but he wants to, and he's going to come in quickly. We've got CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message my mother in heaven, have a lovely day. And you too, honey. What does your mother in heaven want to say to you? What does your mother in heaven want to say? So your mother in heaven is saying, I didn't want you to see me like that, okay? So obviously there's no ego on the other side, but I feel while your mum was living and passing, while she was going through how she passed, she didn't want you to see her that way. She wanted you to see her healthy and youthful and vibrant. And that's like what she's saying, remember me how I was when I was at my best, not when I was at my worst. And she didn't want you to see her like that. And maybe she created a block from you seeing her that way. So maybe you didn't see her at the end, or maybe you did. So you have to sit with the message. It's really her saying, I just didn't want you to see me like that, okay? So she wants you to remember her healthy and well. And she's saying you are a miracle. You are my miracle. So in her eyes, you know, when she had you, you were a miracle. And maybe that was because there was some struggle around having you in some way. But you are a miracle, and you still are. So it's like she's reminding you as well that life is a miracle. She gave you life to enjoy because it's a miracle. God allowed it to be so because it's a miracle. That's what you need to know. Is there anything else she wants to share with you today? Is there anything else she wants to share with you today? Rejuvenating rain. She's saying clear the past, heal the present. So she's also helping you to feel alive. You know, she's saying walk in the rain. It will rejuvenate you. Enjoy water. Enjoy when you have a shower and you feel cleansed. She's saying clear the past away, let the past go, let it wash away, and then embrace and heal the beautiful present moment. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. And I'm going to say no more donations from now on, please, guys, because I can see them all coming in. So from Nandi there, Nandi's from after Pink's donation, I'm going to put a stop on him now. So no more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up if that's okay, because I've been on for 2 hours and 44 minutes. So thank you for respecting that, okay? And I appreciate every single one of you. So we're going to do the beautiful Victor with a diamond there on the emoji. Victor says, morning, Liz, may I have a message for my beautiful twin and a dragon card, please? So what's the message from your twin today? Your twin is determined to shout from the rooftops how much they love you. Look at that. I'm determined to tell everyone about how I feel about you. So there are many obstacles in my way, but I'll not stop fighting for our love. And I can't wait for the day I'm ready and able to shout out about our love from the rooftops to let everyone know just how much you mean to me. I'm going to get there. Isn't that beautiful? And again, I talk about whenever this card comes up, you know, Rooftops is about the song by Jesus Culture. It's so beautiful. I know you'll love that song. I don't know if you've heard it, Victor, but if you haven't, listened to it, because you have an amazing connection with Jesus and it will blow your mind. It makes me cry when I listen to it, you know, because she's talking to Jesus and she's singing to Jesus about the connection. She's saying, you know, saying, here I am, you know, telling tonight, here I am. It's just beautiful. So I feel, listen to that song. You'll find it because it's about 7 minutes long. It's a long song. It's by Jesus Culture called Rooftops. So what does the dragon want you to know? So it's like he said, I'm determined to be with you. That's his message for you today. And we've got the air and fire dragon working like for you. So the air and fire, I feel you may have air dragons and fire dragons around you anyway, but this is an air and fire dragon, like one dragon saying, I'm helping you to expand your creativity, your creative energy. So the things you do creatively, whether it's your drawing or whatever it is you're doing, you're being guided by this dragon to actually do something that's going to bring more into your life. So this could be more money, it could be more opportunities, it could be more people around you, more contacts, more human support, more happiness, more passion, more joy. It says harness your creativity with excitement and enthusiasm and communicate your passion. So again, the way you communicate your passion is through what you share. You know, when you create art and you share that with people, however you do that, it brings joy in. And obviously you share it with yourself, but when you share it with others, it brings joy in. So I feel this could also be a huge message about what you're going to be doing in the future. You know, I would absolutely love in the future, not now, because, you know, obviously I'm very busy with everything, but I would love to collaborate on a deck with you where you create the artwork and I do the channel messages, and it would be our deck. You know, like how Radley and Doreen created a deck. I would love to do that with you. Maybe that's something we can look at in 2026. You know, creating a deck of cards and you creating the outlook, you know, the artwork for it, and me creating the messages. I think that would be beautiful. So you have to let me know what you think about that, or, you know, something that you create yourself. You know, if you're thinking about creating your own deck of cards or those kind of things. And there's many of me things you're already doing in your mind. Or maybe you've already got things channeled down. So definitely feel you've got power around you to create. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, that'd be an opportunity for me to come over there and spend more time with you as well to do that. So that's the plan for 2026. What do you think? CeCe, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm upset about my partner's interaction with his ex-wife. Well, you've got to let that go. Okay, you are worried about something you can't control. Okay, they're just friends. He says they're just friends. Well, you got to trust in what he's telling you. We were going to move in, but I can't be around him right now. Please also guidance with my health. Oh, sorry, I went on to someone else's message. I do apologise. Let me start again. I'm going to have to do CICI. I'm connecting with your message as well. So clearly I've got to answer both of you. So I'm going to do CC and then do CC or CICI, okay? So let me start again. Hi Liz, I need guidance on why some of the opportunities turn out to be a fluke, like the email I just got. I feel tired dealing with that because it's a sign of opportunities coming in. Please understand, if something is coming to you, it's a sign of what's coming to you. It's a blessing. All these things are coming to you to say, hey, you're attracting great things in. You're attracting blessings. You may not want that particular thing, but something is on the way. So it's actually a beautiful thing. It's like this. I'll give you another idea. Okay, another way of looking at it. Okay, imagine if you're constantly seeing people holding hands, and it's a sign that you're going to be holding hands with your person. But if you're looking at those people holding hands being angry and jealous because it's not you and your person, you're pushing away your blessings. So even though it may be a fluke or it may not be what you want, say thank you, God, for showing me that I am attracting blessings into my life. So you've got to look at it differently. So instead of feeling tired dealing with them, say, hey, this is another sign for me that I am manifesting great things into my life. That's the message. Let me pull you a card, but that's the message, okay? So we've got for you fellow travellers, supporters all around you. You're being shown by the universe that supporters all around you. I hope that helps, okay? Now I'm going to do CeCe, I think it's CeCe, or it's CiCi, that's the name, or Chichi, or, you know, however you pronounce your name, honey. But hi Liz, I'm upset about my partner's interaction with his ex-wife. So again, you've got to let that go, okay? Because there's nothing you can do about that. If he's having interaction with his ex-wife, okay, then that's something you have to let go of your own pain around there and trust in him that he is doing the right thing for your connection. No more donations, please, guys, okay? So, you're saying, I'm keep going down to CeCe and I keep mixing up the two messages. It's really interesting. You may even be both receiving messages through each other's messages in some way. So, I'm upset about my partner's interaction with his ex-wife. He says they're just friends. We were going to move in, but I can't be around him right now. Please guide us with my health issue. So first of all, your health issue won't be helped in any way, shape or form by all this stress because you're overthinking, you're worrying. So you have to trust your partner. Okay, if he's telling you they're just friends, then you have to trust in that. You know, she is an ex for a reason, remember, and you're his current person for a reason. So I want to see what he wants to say to you. He's transforming, and this connection with you is transforming. He said, I'm not yet where I need to be, and myself I'm transforming. So he may not feel like he can be everything to you just yet because he is still growing. And he's obviously moved away from his ex, and he's still healing from that too, in some way, shape or form. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse. You need to let go of the burden. Okay, you're carrying around this burden for no reason. Let him deal with what he needs to deal with. You have to remember your own value and worth. Okay, if he wants to be with you, he will show up for you. He will show this to you. And I feel this burden could be released from around October time. So he may be dealing with his ex-partner in some way until October, and then he can release that burden. So there's a reason why, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I feel you've got to let go of the fear and trust and know that he wants you and only you. Because when I'm connecting with his energy, it's like he wants to do the right thing by you. I don't really feel he's romantically involved. Yeah, look at this, calm down. So whatever you're going through in your health, you need to calm down, relax, breathe. Drink more water because that will also relax and hydrate you. So whatever your health issue is, I don't need to know what it is, whatever it is, drink more water and that will also calm you down. You know, so maybe you're also needing to cut other things out of your diet, like if you're drinking too much caffeine, or I don't know if there's alcohol or anything like that, but you can drink more water to replace whatever you are drinking right now. Get it checked out for your own peace of mind. So you may have to get it checked out. You probably already have, but that's to bring peace of mind in and to know that it's chaos that causes disruption. So the chaos in your mind causes disruption in your physical body. So whatever you're dealing with in your health, get it checked out for your own peace of mind. And drink more water, but ultimately calm yourself down and relax. But when I'm connecting with your partner, I don't feel like he's cheating on you or doing anything bad. I feel he could be talking to her about something, some kind of burden. And this could be their burden. I don't know if they got kids together or anything like that, or there's financial things, or there could be something that there's still being dealt with there. He's trying to help in some way, but I feel it's a burden you don't need to carry around. You know, when I'm connected with his energy, I feel love for you. Let me just see, let me get another love card. Or, yeah, my mind convinces me to keep running, but my heart is saying something else. I feel this is for you. So I feel that your mind tells you things like, I need to keep running, I need to pull away, you know, because you're saying, I can't be around him right now. You know, we were going to move in together, but I can't be around him right now. So this could be you running because your mind convinces you something is wrong or you're going to get hurt. Heart is saying something else because your heart is pulling you to him. Okay, let me pull your wood snake card as well. Speed. So things can happen fast between you soon. What message you need to know, please, about this? We've got connect. Take time to connect with yourself and your spirit guide. So have this time right now to connect with yourself. Okay, to reconnect with you, and then you'll know what to do. But I feel you're going to reconnect with your person anyway. I don't feel it's over in any way, shape or form. And I feel it's over with the X for a reason. I hope that helps again. Thanks, CeCe, because obviously if it wasn't for CeCe, I wouldn't have been guided to your question there. So Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Is my mum going to recover from this latest episode of high blood pressure? She looks shaken up, like she's finding it hard to get her control. She's been discharged from hospital. Doctor says it's because it's anxiety. So listen to that. The doctor is saying to your mum, you've got to stop stressing out. So if she continues stressing out, she's going to be back in hospital. If she calms down, she won't. Okay, yeah, we've got coming through again, chaos causes disruption. So it's the chaos, it's the stress around her and within her, it's really within her, that's causing all the problem. But you've also got to stop panicking yourself too, and know that what will be will be. So let me bring another message in. She needs to stay true to herself right now and do what's right for herself, not for anyone else. It says don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust and follow your inner voice. So she may actually be watering down her ideas because she doesn't want to hurt anyone, and this is about you being true to you as well. You've got to be true with yourself about you. And I feel you need to stop panicking about everyone else and let them live their lives their way. So your mum, it's your mum's journey. If she wants to continue to be stressed, that's her lesson to learn. If she wants to be calmer and more healthy, that's also her lesson to learn. But you can't control the situation. All you can do is be there for her, be kind and loving. Don't allow yourself to be any, form of stress for her. Just be you and let her be her. And, so I can't say at this moment if things are going to improve or not because it's up to your mum. I hope that helps, okay? So no more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up, okay? So Nana, thank you for the donation. When will Ascension ease down? Disrupting my work whilst I'm grateful for it. Can't keep telling my boss I'm sick. Message from my DM, thank you. I do understand. I mean, when I had my UTI, I had 3 weeks where I wasn't able to live stream and it disrupted everything. Okay, so it's awful when you go through Ascension symptoms, but you have to remember everything's happening for a reason. So right now you are upgrading. When you go through cold and flu-like symptoms, you're going through an upgrade. You're preparing for the next stage of your journey. Okay, and that's absolutely what you're doing because you were being guided to do more spiritual work and, you're connecting more with who you are. It's just all part of it, okay? And obviously this could also be leading to a change in your job because you're saying, I can't keep telling my boss I'm ill. But, you can't go to work if you're ill either. So you're preparing for new energy upgrades that create a more optimistic, intuitive, positive perception and spiritually based mindset. Unplugging from society, programming, conditioning, negative beliefs in the 3D world. And it's like you said to me, I've got it because my mum and dad had it, yes, but that's the physical reason you get it, yes. But the spiritual reason behind it is that you're upgrading, you're preparing for something new. That's what's going on. And yes, it can also be connected with your twin, but I feel this is more about you. Your twin is confused right now about their intentions because they know what they need to do. So they're in and out of, yes, I'm going to act, then I'm not, yes, then no, yes, I need to end that, and then no. It's like you said, I'm so confused right now, I don't know which way to go or what to do, but I intend to make things right between us and to spend the rest of my life with you. I just don't know how to do it. So he's trying to work out what to do. Now, if this was Ascension, obviously he's upgrading, so he will be part of his journey too. But if this was really connected with him, like fully, you'd be having tooth pain. Because he's back and forth in his mind, that's tooth pain. So I don't know if you've had any tooth pain coming through with this. Okay, but that's what you may start experiencing because he's in and out of what to do. He's like back and forth in his head, struggling to make a decision. But this disruption in you is connected with the upgrade you're having, okay? And obviously as well, chaos causes disruption. So you're in chaos in your mind right now thinking, oh my God, what's going on? But you're saying, I love that you're saying, whilst I am grateful for it. So you are aware that you perhaps do need this time for you. So let's bring in Archangel Raphael. So what do you need to know? So we've got coming through laughter. Treatment as laughter. Laugh about it. Try and see the funny side in this. The universe has got a sense of humour. Okay, there it is. Chaos causes disruption. And you're talking about disruption. Okay, but the ascension is disruption as well. So you just got to be in the flow of it. You know, and at the end of the day, whatever happens, happens. So you just got to be in the flow and think, well, if my boss doesn't like it, if he fires me, that's just the way it's got to be. But I feel your mind is blowing everything out of proportion anyway. What else do you need to know? We've got distant thunder, clear the air. So it's going to clear. I feel this is a message about it's in the distance, because you're saying how long, you know, how long is it going to take for this to ease down? It's in the distance. It's not far. Distant thunder. Think about thunder. You know, we have the thunder and the lightning. They have, like, you get the lightning and then the thunder, or the thunder and the lightning comes first, does it? No, you get the thunder and then the lightning. I can't remember how it works. We haven't had a thunderstorm here for a while. But doesn't it lightning and then thunder? I can't remember. But anyway, the point I'm making is, it's like you're going through the physical sensation and then it will pass. Okay, so it takes a while. So you will clear the air. I feel the clear the air is about having clearer in your lungs. So if you're coughing a lot, or you've got stuff going on, mucus, whatever it is, the air will clear. You'll be able to breathe again. That's the point I'm making. So it's not long. It won't be long. It's not like it's going to last for months and months and months. I hope that helps. Okay. And it is also getting your attention to slow down and nurture yourself. So maybe you are also doing things in your body. You may be healing, doing new things. You may come out of this and think, I'm going to cut certain things out or do things differently. Maxine, thank you for the donation. Message from DM, thanks Liz. So what's the message from your DM right now? What's the message from your DM? We've got slow and steady. So it's going to take a little bit of time. You may see turtles, tortoises, or things moving slowly, things that move slowly. So I'm on my way back to you, but I'm doing it right. I'm doing it slow. I'm doing it steadily. So don't mess things up this time around. I'm on my way, though. So your twin is saying, I am on my way, even though it may feel slow going. Even though you may not see me yet, I'm on my way. I'm just round the corner. Okay, he's saying to you, I wish I could just come to you right now. So he does want to come to you right now. There is that sense of urgency, but he's waiting for the right time. He's saying, you ignited in me this endless flame of passion and desire for you. So he's on fire for you. He's just not there yet. Give it time. You're being guided to be patient. And you've got real love. It is real love, and he knows it too. There is an undeniable strong feeling of love between you. So just have faith in the love. He is on his way. I hope that helps, okay? Heather, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, is CH the strength to leave the karmic partner? And is Archangel Shamuel a message for me? Beautiful. So is CH going to leave the karmic partner? Yes, there's so much hope for the future. And I feel this is also a message from Archangel Shamuel. You're going to find your way. He's going to find his way. It's all going to be okay. And I feel if you see a heart, if you start suddenly seeing hearts, you may see a heart in the clouds. You may see a heart in any way. It's that your sign from Archangel Shamuel saying, hey, it's going to be okay. So I do feel, yes, he is going to leave his karmic partner. I want to see what the struggle is, though. Okay, it's all right saying that. It's like, okay, well, when is that going to happen, or how is it going to happen? What's he struggling with this karmic partner? We both know it's a marriage of convenience. So if he's married, or if there's a commitment there, it's just going through the motions. They give me fear. A lot of fear around making a change. But he's saying, I know and you know. He's saying this, you know it anyway. But the karmic partner knows, and he knows that they're just in it for the wrong reasons. It's a marriage of convenience. It's because it's convenient, it's routine, it's what we're used to, it's a habit, it's comfort, it's just normal. And that does not mean you should stay there for the rest of your life and commit yourself to a life sentence. Okay, so what's the dark struggle he's going through? So he is going to leave. Okay, he said, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. So if he's missed your birthday at any time on this journey, he's apologising for that. And he said, I blocked you because I panicked and freaked out. So if any time he's blocked you, and blocking you doesn't necessarily mean pushing that button either. It can mean blocking you out, pushing you out, you know, not letting you into what he's going through or understand what he's going through. He said, I just panicked and freaked out, and that will be because of his situation. Okay, but I feel this message is he doesn't want to miss any more of your birthdays. He doesn't want to remain stuck in this karmic loop. He wants to do something about it. So I do feel the answer is yes, but you've got to have faith. Let me see if I can get a timing around this. Look out for those hearts as well, because that'll be a sign it's happening. You're October. So something is happening in October. They could have a bust up in October. Something could happen in October. So just keep the faith. It's only a couple of months away. They're saying it's only a day away. What's that? Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, it's only a day away, okay? Pink, thank you for the donation. Hi, beautiful. Great to see you. Great to see you too. Angela's in the other room. She threw a big birthday party. Could it have been the last time in that setting? Message, have a lovely day. So let's see, that could be a big significant change. 9 of Cups. This is showing you your dreams are manifesting. Things are moving into place, okay? So I feel she did that because it was something she felt she really wanted to do. Perhaps it was a dream that came true in that situation. So I'm not saying like, oh, it was a wonderful dream come true. What I mean is it may have been something she thought she had to do to create the end of the cycle, if that makes sense. And we've got sacred intimacy. So what I'm feeling here is I feel this is what she, when I'm connecting with her energy, this isn't even really to do with the birthday party. It's about what she wants you to know, first of all, about you and her. That being with you, having a sacred sexuality, the way that she wants it to be, is a dream come true. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling there. The first thing I'm connecting with, and I feel that, yes, this is like a farewell, what she's going through. I'm going to connect with that separately in a minute, because I feel the message that she's trying to get across, first of all, is to let you know that being with you is sacred, and it's also part of her true sexuality, you know, with you being same-sex twin flames, and I feel that it's a dream come true. So your dreams could actually start coming true as we move forward into September. Now, the 9 of Cups is September, or I connect with it as September. Okay, so I'm feeling this as you move into September, you're going to start seeing your dreams coming true. And this could even be shown to you through a very intimate dream. You know, because there's a very powerful energy here. So, you know, very sensual and sexy card. So what else does she need you to know? We've got feels like home. You feel like home. So I'm not connecting, please understand, Pink, I'm not connecting at this moment with the birthday party. I'm connecting with what she wants to say to you. There's a card under the floor. We've got abundance. So again, with you, it feels like home. It feels abundant. Okay? You will have everything you want and more. Your partner feels like home in your heart. And that's really what you need to know. So I feel like what she's letting you know is when she sees a future with you, it's always with you. It's where the abundance is. It's where the passion is. It's where the home feeling is. It's with you. Okay, so let's connect with the other thing, okay? So, you know, obviously, she threw a big birthday party. Could it be the last time in that setting? What do you need to know? So we've got the Knight of Coins. We've got 5 of Wands, and we've got the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, there's a decision. And I feel that that birthday party, there was actually conflict around it anyway. So it may have looked like it was all beautiful and wonderful, but there was a lot of conflict there. There could have been arguing going on. There could have been people there that she didn't really have any feelings for, or, you know, nice feelings for, if that makes sense. Like acquaintances. Like people may have been there who perhaps, you know, she doesn't really have any emotion for. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? You know, it's like people like, oh, these people who come, you know, it's not like they really matter. They're not like people who are staple people in a life. It's just, you know, people who, do they even mean anything? Who are these people? You know, it's like, for example, on Facebook. I mean, I'm not on Facebook, but it's on Facebook. How many of those people do you actually speak to? You know, we have people who are like friends on Facebook, but are they really friends? You know, it's like I try and interact with you guys as much as possible, not just on the channel, but outside the channel and the community, whatever, because I see you as more than just people who show up on my channel. Does that make sense? So I feel like people have showed up at this party who she doesn't really give two hoots about. That's what I'm connecting with. And also, these people may have thoughts, emotions, feelings, perceptions that cause conflict. So it may have actually been a bit of a nightmare for her. So it may have been, yeah, it was all a wonderful party, but really there was a lot of, bitching going on. That's what they give me, the word like bitchiness and drama and chaos. And it was something that was perhaps put together quickly as well. Okay, so it may have been planned for a while, but it may have come together quickly in some way, and it's creating a decision, yeah. So the Ace of Swords is the decision that's coming after this party. So the Ace of Swords is like making decisions, speaking the truth, doing something radical, coming in around September. Okay, so I do feel that this is also, this could have been planned since May, but to me it seems like something happened fast. And this could even be making a fast decision to make specific changes. So I feel May to September has been a bit of a turning point for something. Now the Knight of Coins is also yes, so it's answering your question. Because the Knight of Coins is, that sign about the eventual positive outcome and the yes. So you're saying she threw a birthday party, could it have been the last time in that setting? Yes. Okay, what's the message? It was conflicted. It wasn't what you think. And this looks like a party if you look at it closely. People kind of spending time together, but it's not a happy occasion. 5 of Wands is conflict. And the Ace of Swords is making the decision. So let's see what she wants to say to you. Obviously, she's told you already what she wants to say to you. Well, we've got fresh eyes. So it's like she's seen things in a new way. Since our separation, I've started seeing things from a different perspective. My eyes are opening up to a whole new world that I never knew existed before. So she's starting, this is why that sacred sexuality card come through, because she wants that in her life. Now, I'm not saying she wants to jump your bones every 5 minutes, but she certainly wants to feel something. She certainly wants to express that love in that way, because that's what she's been missing. And she's saying, I miss talking to you. I miss the friendship that we had. I've never got on with anyone else as much as I get on with you. So it's also the friendship, the partnership, the spending time with you, going places together, doing things together. This is what she creates, and this is what she resonates with, and this is what she desires, and this is what she dreams about and fantasizes about and really wants. So I'm going to bring you one more card in from the wood snake, okay? What's the message coming through from the wood snake? So the wood snake is saying to you, trust that I'm assisting with karmic endings. Oh my goodness me. There you go. And when I created this deck from, when I downloaded it, this is a deck you can buy from Etsy by a wonderful creator. I don't know who it is though. And it's a downloadable deck. So I downloaded the deck and then printed it all out and put it on cards. But there were some spare cards with no messages on. And I channeled the wood snake. And this is one of the cards that I channeled. I trust that I'm assisting with karmic endings. You can't write it, can you? That card's come out of this whole deck. I hope that helps, okay? Oracle of Tenfold Blessings, thank you for the donation. Ask his feelings for Priyanka and how is he me finances? How he sees me financially, is that what you mean? How he sees you financially? Is that what you're trying to say? How does he see you financially? We've got the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. What he sees financially is that when you set your mind to something, you get it. Okay? How he sees, what he sees is when you set your mind on something, then you get the rewards. So he sees you as financially abundant and very successful and independent. He sees you as someone who gets what they want. And you may be that way. You may get what you want. And you may get what you want in all ways. So even when you perhaps don't want something, you still get it. But he's saying be careful what you want because you just might get it. That's the message. So he sees you financially capable of getting what you want. How does he feel for you? He feels like when you come together, you're going to have a mission. Union is a mission. He's like he's on this mission to be with you. And maybe you have a mission to be with him, but you're going to be together. He said our union will happen when we're both ready. So you're still learning lessons right now, but you're on the path to it. And look at that, 3:13 on the clock. That's about blessings flowing in, luck on your side, magic. The universe will make sure of it, and we're going to have the most beautiful life together. And I now understand that you and I have an important mission here together. I'm getting ready to step into my power and make this happen so we can do what we're here to do. So when you're in union, you have a mission. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm at the top of the chat now. Let me just make sure I've had no emails with any PayPals or anything, because sometimes people can PayPal me. Okay, so let me just have a check. So thank you, Lizzy, for buying me 2 hot chocolates today. It means the world. It really does. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Karina, welcome, honey. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to stay on a bit longer, but I'm going to say no more donations because you don't need to donate. I'm just going to nip to the bathroom because I've been on for 3 hours and 30. I'm going to answer 5 more questions. Okay, I'm going to answer 5 more questions. So let me just nip to the bathroom. I won't be a second, okay? I'll put my little lizard in here to look after the chat for me. Okay, let me just have a drink. Whew. Thank you to my little lizard. Liz the lizard there. Oh, okay. Whew. And just to let anyone know, anyone who's dealing with a karmic situation, I have actually recorded an extra video for later this week, a karmic reading, so you're going to be able to watch that too. So I'm going to answer 5 more questions, okay? No more donations, please, guys, okay, as I've said. Okay, because I'm going to answer 5 out of the chat. So we're going to do Karina. Welcome, honey. Hi, Liz, it's been a lot lately. Will I get good news soon? Any messages from Mark? So will you get good news soon? We've got 10 of Cups coming through. Now, it is in reverse, so I don't feel it's yet, but it is coming. So I'm not seeing this as, oh, you're never going to have your 10 of Cups. This is showing you, yes, it's coming, just not yet. You know there's a delay. So there could also be a huge message around October. I know October is a significant month for you anyway, so I feel that things are going to start really turning around October. Now, obviously, they can turn around right now because you can choose to bring those blessings in and to be okay with where you are, which I know you do. But I feel the answer to your question is October is going to be a turnaround. Okay, but again, that 10 of Cups coming out is a huge sign of what you want. Look at this great adventure flying out. And this really resonates with the daily angel reading because I spoke about that. I said, you know, take a risk, venture forward, move forward, believe in your dreams, have faith. That's everything moving into place. Okay, so let's bring in a message from the wood snake. What's the message coming through from the wood snake for you? The message is very clearly, trust that I'm assisting with karmic endings. There it is again. Love it. Okay, another card on top says, prepare for the changes heading your way, clear the clutter. So you may want to clear the clutter right now. Maybe you're giving things to charity or having a clear out, or, you know, the clearing the clutter can also be in your mind, like all the struggle in your mind, anything that you're worrying about. So big things going on there. Let's bring in a message from Mark for you. He's saying to you, communication and proud. He's going to be proud to communicate with you. He's going to be proud to shout out from the rooftops that you're together. He said, I know it's taken me so long to break this barrier of silence that I created between us, but I need to talk to you. I can't hold it in much longer. I'm planning on surprising you with communication soon. Wow. So this could be something coming in around October. You've really come out of your shell since the last time I saw you. So I feel like he's seeing you glowing up in some way. And he's saying, you're doing really well. I admire your courage, your strength, your power, and everything else you are achieving. I'm so proud of you. And I know that you're so proud of him too. Okay, so I feel this is really you're each other's cheerleader. It's really beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? So no more donations, guys. Thank you. I do appreciate all of them. It's just so I can answer a few in the chat and go off. So I'm going to do Oracle says, what's stopping us to give me commitment? Thank you for the donation. So it's destiny. It's in divine timing. Okay, and this is about you focusing on the knowingness that you'll be together at the right time, okay? So there's nothing specifically like in the way, like as in he's not coming to me because of this, this and this. It's because it's in divine timing. It's up to fate and destiny. And it's about having a positive mindset, not a negative mindset. So I feel that he does go in and out of ego where one minute he feels strong and the next he feels like he isn't strong enough. And that's causing a problem, so back and forth. And obviously that's what he's got to change. So there needs to be some changes for him to be able to commit to you. But it's all about divine timing. So what you need to know is, it's not like, oh, there's a huge block in the way. It's about divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? I want to pull some cards for the beautiful Lisa. Okay, so let's see what... And you got a big sign today in the chat. You know, I saw it. You know, I love it when that happens. That happens to me sometimes when, you know, I get my DM's name popping in. So what's the message from her to you today? This for Lisa. So the message is questioning. She's questioning everything. Fears. She's suffering inside. So we've got questioning, fears and suffering inside. So what she's saying is, I am suffering inside. And I know it's all to do with my fears. And I'm questioning everything. I'm beginning to question a lot of my beliefs, the things where I was taught, many of the things I considered to be my truth for a very long time. Why is she questioning those things? Because she's suffering inside. I act like all is well in my world, like I'm not bothered that you're not in my life anymore. But the truth is I'm suffering inside. I just hide it from everyone else. And my love for you is more than I can even begin to explain, but my fears are still holding me back. Now, they are three very powerful cards because she's questioning everything. She's questioning why she's suffering without you. You know, it's like if this was just a friendship, I wouldn't feel this much pain. So what does the wood snake want you to know? What does the wood snake want you to know? That's how I shuffle this deck. Oh my goodness me, it's here again. And honestly, you see me shuffling the cards. It's not like I'm just, you know, think, oh, I'm going to bring this card out. Trust that I'm assisting with karmic endings. That's what the wood snake is doing this year. And, you know, we're coming to the end of the year and he's saying, you know, I am on this, you know, you may not believe it, but I am. And we've got research. More information is needed. Do the research before you decide. So she may be looking into how can I leave that. She may be trying to plan her escape. So I feel this is her doing her research on how to escape that situation. She may be looking into what would happen if she actually did leave, how she could handle her finances, how she would get a divorce, all these things. So I feel that she's doing a research on, she may even be doing a research on twin flames or what this connection is. So I feel that's connected with her and what she's doing. Got a lot of energy coming up when I'm connecting with this. It's very powerful. Let me see what else you need to know. Boundaries, look what you're doing. Firm boundaries are needed now. They give me a block. And obviously communication is one of those boundaries. You're learning what to do. So you're saying, I am setting my boundaries and I'm setting them firmly. Just give me a block. And it says firm. And do you know what they're showing me? Thin. So I don't know if you're still talking to Finn, but Aries helps me every single day with everything. Okay, so maybe that's a sign to help, get him help, you know, to call on him again. But that could be a sign. He could help you to set boundaries. I don't know what I would have done without Aries over the last however many weeks or, you know, whatever, weeks really. And it feels like longer than that though. But very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to answer some more. So we're going to do Prosper says, what do I need to know? I want to get married and I feel it's delaying. Well, everything's in divine timing. You can't rush that, you know. So what's the message coming through for you? What do you need to know? So the cards coming through, we've got breaking, trail of breakthrough as a tan. So I don't feel it's going to be stuck the way it is forever. Or, you know, if there is going to be an improvement, there will be a breakthrough. You've just got to have faith in when. And if you start seeing penguins, that's why. And you will overcome the obstacles in your life, okay? You can overcome anything. You can, okay? You are a beacon for others. So focus on being the wise leader that you are. Focus on setting the example, being your best version. And enjoy the silence, the solitude that you're in, because that brings peace into your life. Enjoy this time being you without a relationship. You're protected by angels, and so is your love life. So you are cherished by heaven. Okay, you may feel fogged in, you may feel like, is it ever going to happen? But go slow, it will take time, but it will be worth it for the right thing to come in. And enjoy the journey you're on. It's a wandering path, it's a wandering journey. Just enjoy that you're being guided and directed to what's meant for you. And you'll discover the truth when you stand in the light of truth. So I feel the message is, you're not meant to rush this forward. You're not meant to just rush into a marriage, or, you're meant to enjoy the time you've got getting to know yourself as well. And we've got the Ace of Cups, so it will come in time. This could be something that's coming into place around June next year. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Michelle. Welcome, honey. Michelle says, morning, Liz, can I get messages from my DM Mohammed? I had a dream of him last night outside my home. That's a sign he's coming to you. Okay, so first gone out is perseverance, then we've got true love, and we've got new start. So don't give up, because the true love will bring in a new start. It will open the doors. So a new start with you is all I'm dreaming about day and night. Now you've had a dream and he's come to you. Okay, so this is that sign. It's going to happen. Okay, it says, I am making it happen. A new start with you. It's all I want. It's all I'm dreaming about day and night, because this is true love. The way I feel about you is true love. It comes from deep within me. Deep from within my heart and soul, it can only be true love. So don't give up on me as I struggle with my fears, that I have to release my thoughts, habits, programming. I am working on it, and I will prevail. Very beautiful. Okay, let me get you a tarot card as well. What else do you need to know? We've got, Wheel of Fortune, it's destiny. So just have faith. There's a healing taking place right now. Call on your angels. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe, thank you so much, honey, for saying that. I don't know how do I pronounce your name, because it's C-I-C-I. Thank you for your message today, Liz. I'm truly thankful. I appreciate you as well. So how do I pronounce your name? Is it CeCe or... I'm sure it's just CeCe. And we've got the other CeCe. We've got 3 CeCes. I've got CeCe Lynn, CeCe, and now we've got CeCe. Or Kiki. Is it Kiki? No, that's a K. So I'm not that good at pronouncing names, but I do apologise. But I hope I said it right. We're going to do a message for Rob. Okay, let's bring in a message for Rob, and then we're going to do Melissa as well. So, thank you for being here, Victor. Thank you so much for your love and support. Like CeCe, there you go, CeCe. So there's another CeCe. I love that. We got 3 CeCes in the house. Okay, Rob, this is what Avery's saying to you. I'm always thinking about you. You are forever engraved in my heart. Isn't that beautiful? So it's all about you, okay? Yeah, big thank you to Victor. Let's get some hearts in the chat for the amazing Victor, who timestamps selflessly everything. Okay? And it takes a lot of time out of Victor's day to listen to a nearly 4-hour live stream and timestamp everybody's questions. I mean, that's huge. So, and don't worry, at Christmas time, Meow Cecil will get a big Christmas present from Liz, okay? So you are special, Rob. This is what you're being reminded of, which you already know. So again, it's you working on your own magnificence and power. What else does he want to say? He's saying to you, there truly is no other like you. There it is again, you. And there never will be. You are everything to me. Wow. So he's saying you're everything to me. It's all about you. It's all about you. They give me that song. It's all about you, baby. I know I can't sing, okay? But, you get the idea. There's a decision coming in around September. Yes, there is conflict still, but he's going to come rushing in. Now, this is the Knight of Coins, but I'm seeing this as speedy. So even though the Knight of Coins is slow progress, I'm seeing this as speed. What's been slow going is going to come rushing in. I hope that helps. You may want to listen to that song, because that's a sign in there for you. I don't know all the words to that one. It's all about you. Oh, I need to breathe. That's the excitement, energy coming in when I'm connecting with Rob there. Something's coming in quick. It's going to be speed. I want to do Melissa says, sing it, Liz, you sing. But no, I don't. Thank you, though, for saying that. But no, I wasn't blessed with a singing voice. Unless I'm singing on my own to God. And then my voice is actually very pretty. I've noticed that when I'm singing to God on my own, my voice is very beautiful. But when I sing in general, you know, it makes it rain. Come on, let's be honest. Okay. I need to calm down. Since I connected with Rob, my heart's going dead fast. So, Melissa, what's your message, honey? What's your question? Okay, what's your question? I keep seeing FedEx trucks every day. That's a huge sign of something being delivered to you, obviously. That's Brian, you're putting your question in. Let's bring in a message from the Wood Snakes. This is from Melissa, guided by my peeps. What's your question? What's your question? Instead of putting about my singing voice, put your question in the chat for me. So this is the message from the Wood Snake for you. Release what's not serving you and meditate. So you may want to do a meditation that releases any blocks or any obstacles or anything that's maybe stressing you out. Or it says take the time to meditate each day to bring what you need to your conscious awareness. Now remember, meditation doesn't mean, oh, you've got to do an hour meditation every day. Could be you do 10 minutes or you go for a walk and that's your mindful meditation. Or you allow yourself to release something in some way. So I feel meditation will bring in a release. So what does he want me to know? So he may even be releasing things and you're being shown that through dreams or through meditation, through signs. But I feel the message is meditate and release. Healing. So this is another reason why meditation is very healing, or calming your mind is very healing. So I'm healing my past so I can be more connected to my true self, and also releasing, there it is with the release card, releasing fears that hold me back from coming forward to you. So if you do a meditation, you may even want to call him into this meditation and do like a joint release so that things can move forward. And it's really interesting as well, you know, you call him Spy Dude. There's a reading coming up on the channel. I think it's on Friday because I've recorded up to Friday now. And it's all about someone spying. So one of the days, one of the Them to You readings, it's all about spying. He's saying to you, our love goes way beyond us being together physically. This is amazing stuff. So he's starting to realise how amazing it is. And that's the thing, when you look above the physical and all this struggle, and it really is a beautiful journey. Okay, we're going to do lovely 1111. Said, good morning, Liz. Can I have a message from LG, my first love? So what does your first love want to say? Self-love. So I feel that this person taught you how to love yourself. So there may have been a lot of lessons that you learned through each other, and you've learned to love yourselves through each other. So, you know, first love, you know, it's very powerful because it helps to mold you into who you are in a way. So this is what your person is wanting you to know. I'm learning what it truly means to love myself. I'm starting to honour myself and put myself first. So I feel like this person helped you to truly love yourself and to honour yourself and put yourself first. So whatever happened with this person, you've helped each other to grow in a very powerful way. Okay, well, if you still feel connected to this person now, okay, then obviously this person is showing that to you, that you've helped them to grow and evolve. But I'm getting like a message from the other side. So I don't know if this person's on the other side. I don't think they are. But I just feel like their energy is very heavily around you. No more donations, please, guys, because I am going off. I do appreciate them, though. Love will get us there. So the answer is love. Love will get you where you're meant to be. Your inner and outer beauty takes my breath away. So this person is very in awe of your beauty. And this person sees you as very beautiful and has always seen you that way. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So Empress, thank you for the donation. How is any message from Carlos? And then I'm going to do a collective message and go off, okay? Passion. So Carlos is saying to you, I feel so much passion for you, like the endless fire that burns inside of me. I can't wait to hold you in my arms and show you just how much you mean to me. Even I am suffering inside. So I feel your person is suffering inside because they want to act on this passion. So there's a lot of desire between the two of you, okay? So I act like all is well in my world, like I'm not bothered that you are not in my life anymore. But the truth is, I am suffering inside. I just hide it from everyone else. So your person may be hiding how they feel, okay, but they do feel all this passion for you. And that's what's fueling things right now. So that could also lead to a communication. Don't worry, Ashley, I'm not skipping anyone, okay? So put your question in, I'll answer your question, but please don't say I'm skipping anyone, because I don't skip people. The angels guide me to people, and obviously I do prioritise super chats. Okay, so if you don't want to be skipped, as you say, then you just need to drop me a super chat. Okay? So instead of kind of saying, oh, you're not seeing me, you are seen, you are heard. Maybe right now you don't feel seen in your situation. Okay, so this is going back to Empress. Sorry for the interruption there. Your person is saying to you, I love, honour, cherish and care for you deeply. I'm going to show you this in person soon. So I do feel a communication coming in because of all this passion. Okay, I see now that I shouldn't have walked away from us because I truly love you, despite having tried to convince myself and you otherwise. So if your person's tried to move on, they can't. Whatever they've tried to do to distract themselves from you, it doesn't work because they love, honour, cherish and adore you. And they're going to show that to you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so Ashley is saying that I've skipped to when I haven't, so I'm looking for Ashley now, who hasn't put a question in. Okay, so can anyone see a question from Ashley? Ashley, who's saying I've skipped her. Or Ashley, are you there right now? Okay, because I'm going to do a collective message for everyone anyway in a minute. But Ashley, I want to answer just to prove I don't skip people. I don't miss anyone else. The angels guide me constantly. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine. I'm working all day, but, and it's going to rain tomorrow on my day off, but never mind. So, Ashley, can anyone see a question for Ashley? There you go. No, yeah, I'm doing it now. I've stopped everything, Ashley, to answer your question. This is to show you that you matter and you are seen. So, what's your question? I'll take a collection. No, I want you to put me a question in. Okay, please put your question. What do you want me to do? Okay, what do you want to know? Put your question in. Okay, and I'll answer it right now for you. Okay, that's you matter to me. Okay, so what's your question? I'd love to answer your question. And then what I'm going to do for the collective message is I'm going to pull a card from the wood snake for everyone. I'm going to do a pick a card with the wood snake. So I'll do that now while I'm waiting for Ashley's question. So, wood snake, what do you want everyone to know? So, everyone pick a number, 1, 2, or 3 for this, okay? What the wood snake wants you to know right now. There we go. Okay, so I've got 3 cards for the collective message. But I'm waiting for Ashley to put a message in. Okay. Well, no, Ashley isn't putting a message in, so I'm just going to pull you a card then. This is something that your angels want you to know, Ashley. Okay, this is what your angels want you to know. And you can see that I've waited for you to put your question in, so I haven't skipped you. I am giving you attention, okay? So, first light, a new cycle is coming into your life. Okay, so first light is saying, it's about when you wake up as well. In the morning, just have faith that things are going to get better for you. Affirm it, today is going to be a great day. I allow magic into my life. So, you're about to begin a new cycle in your life, a new chapter. We've also got grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy will expand for you. So if you start being grateful, you're going to open a whole lot of new doors. Things are going to move forward in your life. And I feel this could even you begin a new cycle of gratitude. So the thing I love as well about September this time is it starts on a Monday. I love it when we have a new month on a Monday. There's something powerful about it. So you may think, right, from the 1st of September, I'm going to write a gratitude journal. I'm going to write down all the things I'm grateful for, all the things I want to bring in. Obviously, you can start this today, but you might think, no, I'm going to do this from the 1st of September. And if you do that, if you're grateful every day in September, I guarantee you by October, something magical is going to happen for you. That's what I need to share with you, okay? And keep the faith in your life, whatever it is. But I hope you do see that I did say if you wanted a question, but that's what you need to know. So 1, 2, and 3, pick your card from the angels, from your wood snake, 1, 2, and 3. So this is a message from the wood snake, okay? So number 1, the message is reality. It says, observe and seek reality. Do not allow yourself to be tricked by illusion. So you may be paying too much attention to the surface stuff. You may be thinking, you're watching their social media thinking, oh, they're happy, or the karmic situation is happy, or whatever it is. It's illusion. Don't pay attention to the reality. You've got to trust what you feel. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean you trick yourself and you say, oh, they're not in that situation. Obviously, you know what's going on in your situation and circumstances, so you know if there is something going on, it's got to change. But this is about you connecting with your third eye and your intuition and your feelings and your emotions above the physical reality. And then you know your truth. So don't be tricked by illusion. It's also about you having a reality check. So you may be looking at your life right now and think, what do I need to change? And this can be as well when you're perhaps looking at your person thinking they've got to do this, they've got to do that. But you have to also be very real with yourself and say, well, I need to change certain things in my life too. Or I need to change the way that I'm looking at this too. And I do feel this also your person looking at their reality, knowing that something needs to shift or change. So I'm feeling change is occurring moving forward, okay? And you may see 555, you may see dragonflies, you may see dragons, you may see butterflies, all signs of change. Number 2, we've got nurture. So remember, you are the divine feminine, you are the empress, you are the nurture of this connection, you are the warmth and the growth. So remember, you don't need to chase. You don't need to try, you don't need to force, you just need to be yourself, and your natural light and the person you are will bring everything to you, okay? So nurture what you need right now. So think, what do I need right now? So you may need to look after you right now. You may need to, fill up your own cup right now. Maybe what you need right now is to nurture your career or your home life or your children or other things. Maybe there's a family member who needs you. Whenever your focus is, whatever it is, wherever you give your focus to, that's where the energy flows. So nurture it. Okay, remember as well, if you're thinking about your person, make sure you're thinking about them with love, not fear. So wherever you focus on, make sure you're being your kindest version, your best self. And then you'll create, and this can also be things you're creating. I hope that helps, okay? And they know who you are. That's what you need to know as well. They know what you bring to the table in your connection. They know that you are valuable. They know how warm you are, how loving you are, and how giving you are. And they'd be mad to not follow through on that. So remember your own magnificence. Pile 3, shadows. So there could be some shadow work going on. You could be going through your fears. They could be going through their fears to move things forward. So what the wood snake is saying is some things are not as they seem. So again, if you connected with piles 1 and 3, this could be about if you see something in the real world that makes you go into fear, or you see something that triggers you on social media, you've got to look beyond that. It says explore the shadows to find the truth. So remember, we have to go through doubt to actually find faith. It's where the power is. So that's the message, okay? I hope that helps. And what I'm going to do is just pull a collective card for everyone from your person. What collectively we need to know about the masculines right now. Well, we've got dreams. So again, dreams are very vivid right now. I've spoke about this in the readings. It says, when I go to sleep, I see you. And I hold you in my dreams, and it's beautiful. I can't wait for the dreams that I have of our life together to become a reality. So your person is dreaming about you, dreaming about a life with you, what that would look like and be like. And to be, and in their dream, they are free to actually embrace that with you. So many of them need to be free to actually explore this with you in the reality. So the reality is they are finding their freedom. So if they are in a relationship or they are in fear or whatever's holding them back, they are finding their freedom to pursue you. Okay, they're saying, I'm doing what I need to do to find my freedom. I'm freeing myself from all that holds me back from being with you, and I'm exploring this love in dreams. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a Ruba and then I'm going to go off. So Ruba says, hey Liz, may I know my DM's current feelings for me and next action? What's the message? So your masculine is saying to you, love. I've loved you from the first moment I saw you. I've always loved you, even when I denied it to myself and to you. I love you today and I will love you forever. So your person's telling you they love you. I'm in love with you. I love you. That's how they feel. Okay, what's their next action? Okay, yeah, they're going to come out of the reflective stage and tell you this. So if they've been in deep thought or if there's been a lot of processing, they're going to come out of that. There's a big change going on, and you're also being reminded to be strong right now. Because I feel your person's going to come out of the cave. If there's been silence or separation, they intend to come and tell you how they feel. And how they feel is that they love you. And we've got, self-care. So get ready for this. So clear your energy fields and focus on yourself, because they're going to act. And this is what they've been doing before acting. So your person's kind of been working on themselves to be able to move forward. Okay, so you need to clear your energy right now in your space to be ready when this communication comes in. I hope that helps. You're probably saying, when is it going to come in? Let's see if I can get a timeline. Tell you what, people say some strange things in the chat. That's all I'm going to say. We've got the festive season could be important as well. So something could be shifting between now and December. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm done, guys. I've been on for nearly 4 hours, so I hope you can respect that I'm going off for that reason. If you haven't received an answer, remember, click anywhere in the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Also, there will be collective messages. If you haven't heard them, they are there. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. If you have had a question answered, I think we've got Nandi saying, how do I connect to the replay or Victor's timestamp? Victor will timestamp later. It's not his job. He does it, he does it selflessly. He doesn't have to do that. It's nobody's job to timestamp anything. It's up to the people asking questions to wait for your question or to know where it was. But Victor will timestamp it. So if you give him time, it could be any time today. It could be in the next 10 hours. Be patient, but he's going to timestamp it. Or just go ask the angels. Ask Archangel Shamuel to direct you. Okay, where it will be. Okay, well, thank you for all the donations. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Welcome if you're new. And have a wonderful day. And I'll be back live again on Wednesday. So have a great day and I'll see you soon.